carry you, I will. I will carry you through.
You know what? That's okay. I'm getting older. Every day is a little tougher, but back in the element here, though, volleyball, we got a really fun matchup tonight.
I was going to say, you came back from Vegas just to call this matchup tonight, right?
I did. No, actually, that was one of the reasons. I could have stayed out there a couple more days. I'm sure Vegas would have been happy if I stayed out there. They're doing all right.
There we go. Well, we are here live. Carroll Tigers taking on the Ballard Bombers here for tonight. We got a lot to talk about here in this Mackey Motors pregame show. We're, of course, live from the Gatorade broadcast booth. Gatorade is helping athletes fuel, perform, and recover here this fall season, and they are distributed by Pepsi Beverages right here in Carroll. We are going to step away, get through our pregame break, so we're going to step away just for about 2.5 minutes, right around 2 minutes looks like, here on Kick 106.7. We will be back.
At New Way Ford in Coon Rapids and New Way Auto in Jefferson, we make your vehicle buying experience stress-free. Our sales team will help determine your vehicle needs with options and features that you desire. Our finance team will explain financing terms and options best for each customer. Our service team is always here for you, from our Oil Changes for Life program to our exclusive warranty forever. We work to keep your New Way vehicle going long after the sale. Stop by and let our family help yours get into the next car, truck, or SUV.
At Roselle Mutual Insurance, a partner of Grinnell Mutual, we understand teamwork. We believe that hard work pays off, and we know it takes coming together to win. Our team values community and supporting each other. Now's the time to get back at it and return to the field to support our local athletes. To help promote that culture, we are working with Jeff Storyhand to capture our youth in photos from local events, and they will be shared with you on our Facebook page. Experience working together as a winning team. Call Roselle Mutual today at 792-4525 for all insurance needs.
St. Anthony Regional Hospital, the regional leader in healthcare, dedicated to improving the health of the people they serve. At St. Anthony Regional Cancer Center, you'll find the convenience of cancer and oncology consultation and treatment in one convenient location. At St. Anthony Clinic, you'll find a team of doctors and nurses that care about you and your family's health. St. Anthony Clinic is devoted to comprehensive healthcare for people of all ages. For every stage of life, always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
Olson's Outdoor Power is your one-stop service and equipment shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business, from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
Midwest Wholesale is your local building products headquarters. We have everything you need for your smaller home improvements to the building of your home or commercial building. We pride ourselves on giving you top-notch service, quality products with competitive prices. So whether you're a do-it-yourselfer, a contractor, or you just need a little help on a project, Midwest Wholesale is a one-stop resource for all your building needs. Midwest Wholesale, how you want it, when you want it, where you want it, we deliver.
Tell you what, we are here, and this is going to be a good matchup between both of these teams. Both of them have had some rough waters here and there between each other. Let's start tonight with the Ballard Bombers, talk about them here just for a little bit. They're coming into tonight 4-8 on the season. 3-6 in their last 9 games, beat Carlisle, Boone, and a very good West, I should say a good West Marshall team here for tonight, but they've had close games against Bondurant, Farrar, and are still trying to find their groove here for tonight. West Marshall win was the first time that they won a set since September the 9th. So, Jeff, if you're looking at sort of the things that Carroll needs to look for here in this Ballard team, what needs to be there here for tonight?
Well, you're going to have to block number 16, Baumgartner. She's a force in the middle. I mean, there's no doubt about it. They're going to feed her in the middle as much as they can. Looks like they have a nice outside as well. My guess is, watching their record and just seeing who they have lost to, my guess is they struggle with passing. So you want to put the pressure on them on the serve and continue to hit at them and do an aggressive toss. Make sure you're making them make plays. Don't hit to them, hit away, make them move. And on Carroll's side, if you look at what they were doing, I haven't got to see them yet this year, but I know the teams they played. Yeah, they lost to a number 1 Burlington Notre Dame team who's really, really good, and they played them well. They lost to a Holy Trinity team that's always at state. I think they're at 16 or 17 years in a row. And they lost to a good Pella team just in that one tournament. And to tell you what those all three of those teams have in common is they ball handle really well. They pass, they handle the ball, they keep pressure on you. They make you make the mistake. And then I look at North Polk. Very, very similar team to that. They're going to keep the ball in play and make you make the error. Winterset, I think that was a slip. I think that was an aberration. I think they should have won that game. So tonight it's going to be about getting that pass up there, getting your hits in, keeping it in system, and really keeping the pressure on Ballard. They've won a couple times now against Carroll. It used to be years before they would do it. They've got really good athletes. We know they have good athletes. You watch them in baseball or softball and basketball. So you got to break their will. You got to keep a lot of pressure on. You got to pass the ball well and really keep things going.
And, you mentioned the athletes that Carroll has this season. I mean, they have some pretty decent height here this year. Caitlin Tigges is a 5'10" junior, as is Cameron Schabel. They also have a 5'11" senior in Alyssa Brandt. So they definitely have a little bit of a height advantage. Just kind of looking out right now, maybe a little bit. That looks like right down here, Ava Ashworth here for Ballard seems to be pretty tall, as is Brooklyn Baumgartner. So, I don't think the height's going to be the difference maker here tonight, but I think it's going to be who's more athletic, who wants it more here tonight.
Well, you're going to have trouble with those two tall middles. So, you're going to have to jump well and really time things out well. So, you can control that by really hitting the ball into the back row and keeping them to where the ball gets set behind the 10-foot line. Just keep everything off the net. Don't let them get up there and swing straight down. Make them hit vertically. That'll really help you. So that'll be one of the things. And then Carroll, against that height, will want to play fast. They'll want to get a good pass up the setter, give them three options, but shoot it to them and get it into a gap before the block can get there. So, and that's the style they're playing. I mean, they really can play that style pretty well. They've got the passers that can do it. They've got the hitters that can do it. So it's going to be about whose will is really going to be here, and it's going to be all about the serve and serve receive.
It will be. Last time I saw this Carroll team, they looked pretty impressive. They got some really good they got some really good sets in, and I don't remember the last time who they faced off against, but this Carroll Tigers team has had some up and downs. They'd win 2 games, then they would lose 2, and then they'd come back with a good win. So tonight, I think it's just about establishing themselves in their own conference, because I know sitting at 9-9, it's not a bad feat to be at 500, but you definitely want to come out tonight with a lot of energy and pick up probably the first 2 sets pretty quickly.
Well, you're on the back half of the season now, and there's 2 goals now. One is you want to win the conference. Well, you've dropped 2 conference games, so you're going to have to play perfect on the way out in that one. The other ones, you want to be in the top 8. You get in the top 8, you get seeded. And if you get seeded, you got an easier road to state. I mean, it's that simple. You want to be in the top 8. The state has told us that many times. They take and seed the top 8, and after that, they just drop pins in. So, if you want to stay away from the Sergeant Bluff Lutons and the number ones of the world, that's where you got to go. You got to get in that top 8. So, you got to make a push now. Now's the start of it. If you get on a roll, they're really watching this time of year. You win out, or you win the majority out here and look really good and get a good record going in, you got a good shot at it.
And, they have the players to do it. Josie Ayala coming into tonight, 148 kills, 28 blocks so far this season. Caitlin Tigges is their setter right now, 335 assists on the season. Hannah Jorgensen doing really well coming off the bench with 166 digs. That does lead the team coming into tonight. So, if I'm looking at Carroll, you do have some very good talent coming into tonight, but you would have to imagine that some of those other players will need to step up and really make a difference here tonight.
Well, yeah, and you're going to have to be solid. You're seeing some pretty good. Ludwig has been making some really good swings out of left. I'm watching her warm-ups. She looks a lot more confident there. And, your middles, you want to get those 2 established. They're younger, but as juniors, but you want to get that middle going to free up that outside a little more. And in that back row, I mean, it's not about the digs. I mean, it starts with that serve, receive that pass. Get that perfect pass up, stay in system. You can get in there and get the ball up. A dig is just getting it up off of an attack. Okay, that's great. The ball, you didn't give up a point, but now can I score off of it? Mm-hmm. So it'll be interesting to see if they can do that. Can they stay in that attack mode the whole day?
And like you said, Jeff, it's going to be those serve receives. The thing I've seen here this year is, serve receives on a team that can serve very well, that can cause some trouble for some of these other teams. When I watching Arweva going up against Woodbine, Arweva was not anticipating that good of a jump serve from that that Woodbine team. So a good serve can really make the difference in some of these contests too. That serve receive is going to have to be down to a T tonight for Carroll. But like you said, then they have to be on that attack very quickly and very efficiently.
Yeah, and then on the serve, it's not only just hard, it's placement. Can I get it to that back corner edge? Can I put it between the two girls? Can I go short long? Can I move them? Serve receive is all about trying to get movement out of that back row. If they stand there and get their arms down straight, it's not a bad pass. But if I can make you move a step to your left and then make that pass, all right, well, I've just added a degree of difficulty to it. Now, if I can make you make a decision whether you have to go up or back and continuously have you kind of play mind games like a pitcher with you, I can do a lot of damage. And the Carroll servers are pretty good, as I'm watching them airmailing right now, but they've got some really good servers. Again, that's a confidence thing. It's almost like a pitcher. You know, how confident you are in putting that ball where you want it, how you want it. You know, I don't want it just over the net. I want it between the top of the antenna and the bottom of the tape. I want it nose diving down. I want some work out of it. So see how they do it. I mean, it's a night-to-night based thing on these kids. You know, over the years, I've seen it many, many times where you might have somebody one night just can't miss. Well, you want to ride her as long as you can ride her to make her make the points. And you know, give her free reign, do whatever you want. And some other times that they couldn't hit over the net, they tried. So you know, you try to give them an easier serve.
Right, and you know the majority of these girls coming into tonight.
Yeah, I do.
You know their athleticism. So how do you kind of feel about this matchup against Ballard?
You know, it's on paper they should easily take care of the business here tonight. They're definitely the more talented team. Again, you're dealing with young ladies, young kids that you know, you get your confidence rocked, can you recover? And they've been rocked a little bit here lately. All of them are pretty confident kids, so they should come out if they can get that first couple passes out here. Get a couple points under the belt. I feel good about it. The other problem you have is, and then this team's been showing it, they get a nice win in game one and they let up. So can you keep that pedal down? I think Kemper's having the same problem. Can I keep that pressure on you? Do I have that killer mentality that I'd rather rip your heart out and spit on it than lose?
Yeah.
You know, that's what I want out of my kids. I want you to hate that other team until it's time to shake their hand, and then we're good. But
you want.
Oh, yeah.
You want sharks in the water.
I would have never played against my daughter. I mean, she would have stomped everything you had out of you. But that's what I wanted in my players. And you see that in the D1 players, you know.
Yeah.
They're going to just punish you with balls as hard as they can and then shake your hand after they say, good job. You know, that's what I want. Until that whistle blows at the end, I want you trying everything you can to punish them.
We are going to step away here on Kick 106.7. We're going to get to the national anthem and the lineup, so we'll be right back with the action. Carroll takes on Ballard here in a few moments on Kick 106.7.
McFarland Clinic is pleased to welcome.
Only fun, it can give our students a sense of identity and help them develop long-term relationships. This is Dr. Nate Luth, Next Generation Chiropractic. Student athletes, make sure you are taking care of your body before, during, and after the game. Proper warm-ups and cool-down are vital to staying on the field or court, and having regular chiropractic appointments can help reduce the risk of injury. Stay in the game by taking care of your body. Good luck to all area student athletes this season. Let's stay healthy and have fun.
Midwest Wholesale is your local building products headquarters. We have everything you need for your smaller home improvements to the building of your home or commercial building. We pride ourselves on giving you top-notch service, quality products with competitive prices. So whether you're a do-it-yourselfer, a contractor, or you just need a little help on a project, Midwest Wholesale is a one-stop resource for all your building needs. Midwest Wholesale, how you want it, when you want it, where you want it, we deliver.
Can your roof handle extreme hail conditions? Ours can. Check it out. As you can see, our Brinks roof has stood up to the test with zero damage. As for our competitors, well, theirs did not. Is your roof worn out or needs repair? Know that not all roofers and shingles are created equal. If you need honest feedback whether your roof needs to be repaired or replaced, get a second opinion. And call the Roof Pros at Brinks Exteriors, 920-ROOF-PRO.
At Rosa Mutual Insurance, a partner of Grinnell Mutual, we understand teamwork. We believe that hard work pays off, and we know it takes coming together to win. Our team values community and supporting each other. Now's the time to get back at it and return to the field to support our local athletes. To help promote that culture, we are working with Jeff Storyhand to capture our youth and photos from local events, and they will be shared with you on our Facebook page. Experience working together as a winning team. Call Roselle Mutual today at 792-4525 for all your insurance needs.
Olson's Outdoor Power is your one-stop service and equipment shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
At New Way Ford in Coon Rapids and New Way Auto in Jefferson, we make your vehicle buying experience stress-free. Our sales team will help determine your vehicle needs with options and features that you desire. Our finance team will explain financing terms and options best for each customer. Our service team is always here for you, from our Oil Changes for Life program to our exclusive warranty forever. We work to keep your New Way vehicle going long after the sale. Stop by and let our family help yours get into the next car, truck, or SUV.
At Roselle Mutual Insurance, a partner of Grinnell Mutual, we understand teamwork. We believe that hard work pays off, and we know it takes coming together to win. Our team values community and supporting each other. Now's the time to get back at it and return to the field to support our local athletes. To help promote that culture, we are working with Jeff Storyhand to capture our youth in photos from local events, and they will be shared with you on our Facebook page. Experience working together as a winning team. Call Roselle Mutual today at 792-4525 for all insurance needs.
People want and deserve more comfort, efficiency, and reliability, both in their homes and places of work. Dries Company will be there to meet these challenges, whether we are designing a new system or servicing your existing equipment. We are a rapidly growing company that strives to meet and exceed all your expectations. No matter if you are looking to buy new appliances or need the help from one of our certified technicians, we are here for you. We pride ourselves in our installation and service. Dries Company, servicing the Carroll area since 1933.
Olson's Outdoor Power is your one-stop service and equipment shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
From puttings to framing to finish. For farm, home, or commercial, for more than 90 years, Wall Lake Lumber Company has been proud to help our communities grow. With 4 convenient locations and one of the largest building material inventories in the area, we are sure to be able to fill all your building needs. From project design and estimating to friendly advice, we can't wait to be part of the process for you. Wall Lake Lumber, with locations in Wall Lake, Lakeview, Odebolt, and Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumberyard.
In our installation and service. Dries Company, servicing the Carroll area since 1933.
Back here live on the Gatorade broadcast booth here on Kick 106.7. We are ready for action. Tyler Bruner and Jeff Honnold joining you here tonight. We got Nathan Cones back in the studio. Give a quick lineup here for you. We got the lineup for the Ballard Bombers. It's Allie Banker, Haley Batani, Riley Askelson, Riley Schurter, Kate Miller, and Brooklyn Baumgartner. And for the Carroll Tigers, Josie Ayala, Ava Gross, Caitlin Tigas, Cameron Schabel, Alexia Thornock, and Chloe Ludwig is your starters here for tonight.
Carroll's got the serve.
And they have the serve. This is going to be a good one. This will be Chloe Ludwig to send it away to get us going.
Good one to start us off here. She's got a nice top spin that she usually works.
And here we go. Whistle has been blown. We're ready to go. Ludwig sends this one away. This one is dug up that time by Askelson. Set up, pushed over. It is dug up by, on the attack is Ayala. Digging that one up is Baker. Set up that time by Askelson. Sent over, dug up by that time by Ludwig. Sent over by Ayala, and she'll get it.
Got it. Nice job that time on the defense. They kept the ball alive, really kept pressure on the other side. There was never really a good swing back at them, so they were able to really keep the pressure on and got that point.
Ludwig will send it away once again. Carroll up 1-0. She'll send it away. Dug up that time by the back row. That is Schurter. Set up by Askelson on the way. Miller, but that time it's going to go outside for the point for Carroll.
That one was all on the serve. That ball went straight up in the air. They had to work, and that outside was trying to hit it from back behind her head. So nice job. 2 up, 2-0 now.
Third serve for Ludwig. It is on the way. Low serve. Dug up that time by Askelson. Blocked by Josie, but it's going to be up. Dug up that time. That is Jorgensen. Pushed over by Shable, dug up that time by Batani. Sent over by the Bombers, dug up by Carroll, and the attack is going to be Shable, dug up that time again by Ballard. Sent over by Askelson, blocked by the Tigers. Trying to go up for it was Shable, but she was probably just a tad early jumping there.
Yeah, and it's one of those deals when you're doing that, if you're not right on the net, you're not going to get that one. Better off just sitting down, popping that one back up. But, everybody goes through that once in a while. She's still learning that middle. She's still new at it. But, again, I like the effort out of Carroll. They need a little bit better passing there to keep that in system.
Askelson will send this one away for the Bombers. It is Carroll up 2-0. Trying to dig that one up was going to be Jorgensen, but it's going to fall right in front of her.
Yeah, and they're a little back for my taste. I'd like to be right at the top of the key. Now they're moving up. I can pass that one over my head. I can't pass the one at my feet.
Acklison will get the ace there on the attack that time. Is going to be Carroll sending it over Schurter, and she's going to send it far and away. That'll be a point for Carroll.
Nice adjustment that time by Jorgensen. She moved him back up inside that free throw line. Able to make a perfect pass, and that got him in system, and that really got things going for him. So I'll start with that pass.
Coming out is Gross into the play. Now is Alyssa Brandt. Sending it away is Tigas. This time dug up by Askelson. On the attack is Miller. Dug up that time by Jorgensen. On the attack this time is going to be Brandt. It's dug up by the Bombers. On the attack is Schurter. And this time going to be a tool for the Bombers.
Yeah, nice job that time out of Ballard using that tool, using those hands. She cut that right across the hands and stuck it right out of bounds. Tough to defend that one.
So Schurter will grab the point. Sending this one away will be Kerrigan Boak for Ballard. She is the libero here for tonight. She'll send this one away. Dug up that time by Ayala. Set up by Tigas. On the attack is Shable. Dug up by Boak. Set up by Schurter. On the attack, trying to get it that time was Inglet, but she puts it into the net, and the Tigers will grab a 4-3 lead.
Again, a nice hard shot caused that second pass to be off, and then that made a really difficult over-the-head shot.
Cameron Shable will be the one to send this one away. It's going to be a low serve. Good serve. Almost a tool.
That's 4
Ballard is going to get 4 touches.
Yeah, it bounced off 3 girls in the fourth one touch, so the one serve got to 3 of them. That was a great cut serve.
So that is Cameron Shable there with the ace serve. She'll get another one. Jump serve on the way. And this time, not enough height. It's going to go into the net, and that'll be a point for Ballard.
Yeah, that time it looked like she was worried about getting her defensive position, so she hit it and kept running through. You just got to make sure you serve and stop. It gives you that momentum.
Here to send this one away, this will be Ava Ashworth. She'll send this one low and away. This one's going to be dug up by Tuning, but it's going to go off her arm a little awkwardly, fall out of bounds, and that's a point and an ace serve there for Ballard.
Tough serve, went over here towards the out-of-bounds line to her left. That's a tough spot. You got to just step over and try to keep your arms free. She bent her arms that time, and it popped them up.
So Ashworth there with the ace serve. This time, her serve's going to go into the net, and the Carroll Tigers will control the serve again, up 6-5.
Tried to go to the same spot that time, but not able to cut that over the net. Ludwig's back in now.
And Ludwig back into the competition. This is Tuning coming out. Ayala will serve this one away for Carroll, up 6-5. This time dug on up by Inglet. Set up on the attack is Schurter, but it's dug up by the Tigers. Set up that time to Jorgensen. Sent over, dug up by Sennard. Set up by Tigas. On the attack is going to be Ludwig, but she sends this one far and away.
She left a little bit early, and that ball was just at the fingertips. She wasn't able to get any pull down on that one. And that just happens when you leave. You're just a little bit off on your timing.
So this would be Ballard tying it up once again at 6-6. Sending this one away is Allie Baker for the Bombers. This one dug up by Ayala, set up by Tigas. On the attack is Brandt, but that's time dug up by Ashworth. Pushing it over that time is going to be Schurter. Setting it up is Tigas. Sending it over is going to be Ludwig, dug up that time by Baker. On the attack is Schurter, dug up by Ayala. Set up by Tigas. On the attack, nice Ludwig, shot. And that one is going to be a tool off Ashworth.
Cross-court shot that time, just took it right off of her. That really actually wasn't a tool because it was back behind the 10-foot line, so that's going to be a kill off of her.
There we go.
Really nice cross-court shot into that open hole.
Sending this one away this time will be Brandt. It's going to be a low serve, going to go into the net. And the Ballard Bombers tie it up again, 7-7.
That was just on the toss. She got a bad toss and had to stay with that one and just wasn't able to get it going.
So a close contest here in set number 1, 7-7. Sending this one away would be Baumgartner. This time dug up by Gross, set up by Tegas there, but it's going to be a net violation on Ballard.
So now you got Baumgartner in the back. You got their tall scorer now. She's coming out, but you got her out of the competition now. So that gives you a height advantage. You got to take advantage of this right now and get a nice run because she caused some problems when she was in there.
Thornock will come out. Shable will come back in. Madison Tuning will send this one away. Low serve. Ballard able to keep it in bounds on the attack, pushing over Schurter. Ayala with the dig. That is Tegas over that time to Ludwig, dug up by the Bombers. Set up by Baker. On the attack, blocked by Carroll, but that's going to be Schurter attacking, but it is going to be a net violation.
Net violation. They got their hands all over it.
So this will be Riley Schurter. She's going to send it away this time here for Ballard. They're tied at 8-8 here in set number 1. It's on the way. It's going to be called out there. Good luck there for Madison Tuning, and she'll call it out, and the Carroll Tigers will control the serve again at 9-8.
Nice job that time. Jorgensen took control as the libero and made sure everybody knew it was out. They all had their hands down and let it go.
Ludwig will send this one away for the Tigers, up 9-8. It's been back and forth already so far. Dug up that time by the Ballard Bombers. Baker sends it up, pushed over. That time is Askelson. Dug up by Gross. On the attack is Ayala, and she gets the push.
Nice aggressive throw that time. Kept it in and just found that open dump. They're kind of laying back on her knowing she's hitting hard, so she went to that open spot and just dumped it in there. Nice point.
Great look for Ayala. She gets the kill there. This will be, again, Ludwig to send this one away. At 10-8 is the Tigers' lead here in set number 1. Dug up that time by the Bombers. Set up by Baker. On the attack, it's going to be in that time for Ashworth.
Caught that back line. That was a good-looking shot. Everybody was kind of bailing out. Looked like it was going to sail along. She had just enough topspin to bring it back in.
So going back here for the Bombers is Askelson.
You got to remember, sorry, Tyler, got to remember she hit it short here. You got to play short serve.
Askelson, just as you said it, dug up that time by the Tigers. Tigas, this time over to Shable for the kill of the cross court.
Nice job that time. She did a nice rolling sweep, come around there and got that one. That was a nice play.
Great aggressive cross-court kill there for Shable, as she'll keep the Tigers up at 11-9, and sending this one away will be Caitlin Tigas. Tigas, serve on the way. Dug up that time by Batani. Set up by Askelson. Sent over by the Bombers. Dug up that time by Tuning. On the attack is Ayala. Tipped, but it's going to be stayed in. It won't quite go over. That's going to be 4 touches for the Bombers.
Yeah, nice job of sweeping it right off top of the fingers. Get that X as a knuckleball. That makes it really tough. So nice job. She's using all the tricks right now.
Tegas once again to send this one away. Tigers up 12-9 here in set number 1. Their largest lead so far. Send it away. That time that's Batani. Over to Askelson. Dug up that time by Tigas. Here comes Ayala on the kill. It's tipped off, and it's going to be out. And that one is going to be a tool for the Tigers.
That is a true tool. That was a great spot right off top of those fingers. Made that bounce right back in. Comes back on your side. That's a good sign because they're not going to be able to touch it.
This will be Tigas looking at the wrong side here. At the number 8, Tigas will send this one away. And this time, dug up by Miller. Set it up. That is going to be Baumgartner trying to get it in. That is Inglet who will get the point for the Bombers.
Touch. That's a nice pass off serve receive. That was a perfect pass. Got him into system and made it tough on Carroll. Now you got Baumgartner back in there. So now you got to fight the size again. So you made a little bit of a run there. Got a 3-point stretch while she was out.
This will be Boak. She'll send this one away. Dug up that time by Tuning.
Nice
Set up by Tigas. On the attack is going to be Brandt, but it's dug up by the Bombers. On the attack, Tigas with a dig over to Ayala, but that's going to be sent way too far out into the lunchroom there, looks like.
Yeah, that one, they got out of system. Tigas took the first ball, which brought Hannah Jorgensen up. She has to bump set it. Got him a little bit out of it, and Ayala wasn't able to pull down on that one.
So this would be Boak once again. Bombers down 13-11. They send it away. Dug up that time by Tigas. Set up by Tigas. Pushes on the way from Shable, but is blocked, sent back, and the Bombers will get a block.
Yeah, that's where Baumgartner is that problem child. She's got long arms there, and she's sitting right in the heart of it.
That is Brooklyn Baumgartner who's going to get the block there for the Bombers. Keep the serve on the Bombers' side. Boak sends this one away. This is Ayala with the dig. Over to Tigas. Setting up. It's going to be Brandt. She's blocked, but she's going to get the dig again. Over to Jorgensen. Sent over that time. Free ball by Tigas. Ballard is on the attack. This is dug up by Jorgensen again. Sent over by Ayala. It's another dig by Jorgensen as they get it back over. Trying to get it over. It's going to be Schabel able to do so. It's a lot of back and forth here. Set up by Asklison. Over to Baumgartner. My goodness, that is actually England. England will get the kill there. Wow, and the timeout is going to be called on the floor. We're going to take it with them. Back here in 30 seconds on Kick 106.7.
Being a part of a team is not only fun, it can give our students a sense of identity and help them develop long-term relationships. This is Dr. Nate Luth, Next Generation Chiropractic. Student athletes, make sure you are taking care of your body before, during, and after the game. Proper warm-ups and cool-down are vital to staying on the field or court, and having regular chiropractic appointments can help reduce the risk of injury. Stay in the game by taking care of your body. Good luck to all area student athletes this season. Let's stay healthy and have fun.
Back here on the Gatorade broadcast booth on Kick 106.7, it is Tyler Bruner, Jeff Arnold joining you here once again. We got Kerrigan Boak who's going to send this one away here for the Bombers. This one is going to be out, and the Tigers will gain control of the serve again.
Nice timeout to break that serve, but I think she talked about they got to settle down past the ball. They're allowing those hits and scramble modes get them kind of worked up, and they're not getting a good swing on it, even with that big block.
Schabel will send this one away. This one is going to be out for the Tigers.
Aggressive spot, but just a little bit too wide.
They're trying to get lined there is what I can kind of see there, but it's just a little too long. Here to send this one away, this is going to be Ashworth, who will send this ball away. Dug up that time by Tigas. Set up by Tigas. Over to Ayala, who's going to get the tool, excuse me.
That's all started with a beautiful pass from Tuning. She had to move to her left, brought that over to Tigas. Tigas had all of her options, set up Ayala for a nice kill, but all started with a beautiful pass off serve receive.
So Tuning coming out of the contest, coming back in is Ludwig. This will be Ayala. Up 15-14 are the Tigers here in set one. Ayala serve on the way. Dug up that time by Ashworth. On the attack is going to be Miller. Dug up that time by Ayala. Set up by Tigas. On the attack is Ludwig. Ludwig will get the dig off the block. Ayala sends this one away. Dug up by the Bombers. Set up by Asklison. Free balled over by Schroeder. Ayala dig over to Tigas. To Ludwig. This is Asklison. Free balled over is Schroeder. Dug up that time by Jorgensen. Sent over by Ludwig. Setting it up is Boak. Over to Schroeder, but a point's going to go to
back row. She was in the back row when she hit that. She has to be in front of behind the 10-foot line.
There we go.
So when she's a setter, she's in the back row, so she can't jump and hit. She has to stay down, and she jumped and attacked.
So this will, Ayala will send this one away. 16-14 lead for the Tigers. That was Brandt thinking that it was their time, but nope, Ayala. This one's going to go off the top of the net, bounce back, and that'll be a point for the Bombers as the Tigers still lead 16-15.
They need to clean up the serve a little bit. I like the aggressiveness, but they're missing too many. You got to make sure if you miss one, you got to make sure the next person gets that thing in.
So sending this one away, that is going to be Baker. Dug up that time by Ayala, set up by Tigas. Pushing it over is going to be Brandt. Dug up that time by Ashworth. On the block is going to be Thornock. Sending it over, that is Schroeder. On the dig is Ayala. To Tigas. On the attack is Ludwig. Dug up that time by Baker. Sent over by Asklison. Trying to get it over was Schroeder, but it was short. And the Tigers will grab the serve again at 17-15.
Again, staying aggressive with those swings, really keeping Ballard out of their passing rotation, not getting that ball up and getting those big swings. That's helping them.
This will be Brandt on the serve. She'll send this one away. Dug up that time by Boak. Free-balled over by Baker. Dug up that time by Ayala. Here comes Ludwig on the attack. Dug up that time by Ashworth. Set up by Baker. On the attack is Schroeder, but she is blocked by the Tigers.
What a nice job that time by Hannah Jorgensen. She saw it coming. They tried to tip to the donut. She came through that, ran through, played it up perfectly to Tigas. That put the pressure on, which allowed that block to happen.
This is going to be sent away once again by Brandt. Free ball over by wow, what a great dig by Ayala, keeping the play alive.
It's outside.
But this is going to be outside there for Ludwig. But, man, what an athletic play there by Ayala.
She went to her right, took a dive, one-handed, popped that thing, kept it alive. That's all you got to do is keep it up in the air. And the ball was outside the antenna for Ludwig. But other than that, it was a great play all the way around.
Brooklyn Baumgartner will send this one away here for the Bombers. It's on the way, dug up that time by Jorgensen. Set up by Tigges. Sent over. That is way too far there for Thornock.
Yeah, she's leaving just a little. She's not transitioning back far enough, so she leaves just a little early, and that ball is up by her forehead rather than being out in front of her where she can snap down on it.
Baumgartner once again to send this one away. Over to the back row. Ayala with the dig. Over to Jorgensen, setting it up for Ludwig. Dug that time by Schurter. On over, that's Ayala trying to get another close dig there, but she's going to go off her arm. And the Ballard Bombers tied up at 18 apiece.
That time she was reacting, she didn't read it. The girl was looking right to that corner. You got to watch the girl's face. She'll tell you where that ball's going to go, and that's where it was headed, and she just reacted to it and didn't have enough time.
Baumgartner once again sends this one away. Tied at 18 here in set one. It's a low serve that comes off. It's kind of pinballed around Jorgensen and Tigges, but they're not going to get it over. And now Ballard leads at 19-18.
Yeah, might have got just a tick of the tape when it came over, just enough to knock that down.
So this, once again, Baumgartner sends it away. Dug up that time by Thornock, set up by Jorgensen. On the attack is Ludwig, but she's blocked. It's dug up that time by Jorgensen. Trying to get over, unable to do so. That is going to be a point for Ballard.
Yeah, not able to handle that one. They just need to settle down here. They're kind of getting things going all over the place. Settle down, make a good pass, get that set up there, and get your kill.
Timeout called on the floor. Ballard takes a 20-18 lead. We're back here in 30 seconds on.
Can your roof handle extreme hail conditions? Ours can. Check it out. As you can see, our Brinks roof has stood up to the test with zero damage. As for our competitors, well, theirs did not. Is your roof worn out or needs repair? Know that not all roofers and shingles are created equal. If you need honest feedback whether your roof needs to be repaired or replaced, get a second opinion. And call the Roof Pros at Brinks Exteriors, 920-ROOF-PRO.
Team up today.
This is Tigges trying to send it over to Ayala, but this is Baker setting it up here for Schurter. Dug up that time by Ludwig on Ayala with the attack. That is Baumgartner with the dig. Freeballed over by Ballard. Set up that time by Tigges. On the attack is going to be Thornock.
Nice job that time. Tigges set that in front of her, gave her a chance to use her height and knock that one down. They've got Baumgartner out of the game. They had her in the back row, and they actually lost points there. So they've got to make some hay here at 20.
This time sending it away will be Hannah Jorgensen. Her serve on the way, dug up that time by Baker. Set up by Baker. On the attack is Schurter, dug up by Ayala. Set up by Tigges. On the attack, Ludwig. It's going to be in right back towards the serving line.
Got the line. Nice shot.
What a great shot there by Ludwig. This will be Jorgensen again. Now Carroll ties it up 20 apiece. Jump serve on the way, dug up that time by Baumgartner, set up by Baker. On the attack, trying for it is Miller, but she's blocked right at the net. And that will be another point for Carroll, 21-20. And we are going to step away once again. Timeout called on the floor. So we'll take it with them. We're back here in 30 seconds here on Kick 106.7.
Brinks Exteriors is the trusted
Local building products headquarters. We have everything you need for your smaller home improvements to the building of your home or commercial building. We pride ourselves on giving you top-notch service, quality products with competitive prices. So whether you're a do-it-yourselfer, a contractor, or you just need a little help on a project, Midwest Wholesale is a one-stop resource for all your building needs. Midwest Wholesale, how you want it, when you want it, where you want it, we deliver.
Back here live on the Gatorade broadcast booth here on Kick 106.7. Tyler Bruner and Jeff Honnold joining you here tonight.
What do they call it? Rotation.
Yeah, rotation. A rotation call from the up official.
So, actually, it's down from the middle. Kathy got it down here below. So they have somebody out of order on defense. Somebody's overlapping somebody. So you have your positions. You can move forward and back, but you have to be in front. If you're back row or front row, you have to be in front of the back row player, and the left to the right has to be straight too. So,
right.
So, yeah. So there's the two girls in the middle. She's overlapping a little bit. So number 8 has to be to the right of number 1. So
okay. Some misalignments there to start us off. The sending this one away again will be Jorgensen.
Nice serve.
Up that time by by Ballard, but they're not able to get it over. That was Schurter trying to keep it alive, but the Tigers 23-20 here in set 1.
Aggressive serve got them completely out of system. They didn't even get that one back over the net. Hannah does a nice job. See if she can find another gap here.
So Jorgensen 23-20. Carroll Tigers jump serve on the way. Low serve. Nice. Great service. She gets another ace.
Nice serve. Pulled the string on that right in front of the back row player. And they're going to call another timeout here.
Another timeout. We're going to keep it here for the time being because, man, oh, man, has this been a back-and-forth contest here in set 1.
Yeah.
What do they have to? What needs to be the difference maker here now?
Well, Carroll's hitting the serves now. That's a big difference. They gave away a few there, but right now they're able. They got Baumgartner out of the game, so that big block threat's out of there. That's really kind of been causing problems with them. They're making some good passes. They're going to be able to play. So that block, it's not even the block, it's the touch. Ladies do not like to have the ball touched. It just drives them crazy. I don't know what it is about it. Guys don't care as long as you hear somebody yell ow and whatever, they'll keep going. But girls like to have that ball go over clean. So with a block like Baumgartner's, that really messes with your swing. You'll see them tipping and rolling and pushing more. So right now they're pretty confident they don't have that block there. See if they can just push this out for that final point.
So this is going to be set point here for Carroll. Jorgensen once again with the serve. It's on the way. This one that time out just by a few inches there, but it's going to be called out. And Ballard takes control again with the serve at 24-21.
Hit that float serve and caught that last little current. It kind of went up right when I got to those other ladies. So 3 points to go. See if they can make a pass here.
Schurter will send this one away. Jump serve for her. It's into the net, and the Carroll Tigers will take set 1.
That's a good win. They really put the pressure on and was able to get that win. So see if they can settle now and switch and get another point.
So there'll be a 25-21 victory here for the Carroll Tigers. We're going to step away. We got set 2 coming up here in 2 minutes right here on Kick 106.7.
Family owned and operated since 1948, Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you are looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database, or you can pull it yourself at their You Pull It. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest on Kitty Hawk Avenue in Carroll.
Can your roof handle extreme hail conditions? Ours can. Check it out. As you can see, our Brinks roof has stood up to the test with 0 damage. As for our competitors, well, theirs did not. Is your roof worn out or needs repair? Know that not all roofers and shingles are created equal. If you need honest feedback whether your roof needs to be repaired or replaced, get a second opinion. And call the Roof Pros at Brinks Exteriors, 920-ROOF-PRO.
St. Anthony Regional Hospital, the regional leader in healthcare, dedicated to improving the health of the people they serve. At St. Anthony Regional Cancer Center, you'll find the convenience of cancer and oncology consultation and treatment in one convenient location. At St. Anthony Clinic, you'll find a team of doctors and nurses that care about you and your family's health. St. Anthony Clinic is devoted to comprehensive healthcare for people of all ages. For every stage of life, always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
Being a part of a team is not only fun, it can give our students a sense of identity and help them develop long-term relationships. This is Dr. Nate Luth, Next Generation Chiropractic. Student athletes, make sure you are taking care of your body before, during, and after the game. Proper warm-ups and cool-down are vital to staying on the field or court, and having regular chiropractic appointments can help reduce the risk of injury. Stay in the game by taking care of your body. Good luck to all area student athletes this season. Let's stay healthy and have fun.
Back here live from the Gatorade broadcast booth here on Kick 106.7. It's Tyler Bruner and Jeff Hondo joining you here tonight. Got Nathan Coates back in the studio. And we got Travis Springs joining us on the video side of life. We've got that live video broadcast available right now on our KCIM YouTube page. Just search 1380 KCIM. First service on the way. Jorgensen with the dig. Set up the Tigas. On the attack is going to be Shable. That time unable to be dug up as the Carroll Tigers will start us off 1-0 here in set 2.
Tip to the donut. She tipped it to the donut, nobody home, or they call it the campfire, whichever you want to call it there. There's an open spot right in the middle of the floor, and it's there for the point.
So here to send it away will be Chloe Ludwig here for the Tigers, up 1-0 here in set number 2. Also remind you, we got the Mackey Motors postgame show following the contest. Free ball, can't quite get it, goes into the net. There for Ballard was Askelson right into the net, but she can't keep it alive.
What a great serve that time. Just barely over the net, nose diving down, right to her knee, right to her feet. Really tough pass. Riley could have passed it, though. Riley Ludwig, she'd have made that pass.
2-0 lead here for the Carroll Tigers. This is going to be Askelson sending it over. Ball on the block. That is going to be Tigas.
Again, now, both these points, all three of these points have been set up by that really tough serve. The Bombers not able to pass that ball. So you want to keep these serves in. They're struggling. Keep putting pressure on them.
Ludwig will send this one away. Dug up that time by Scherter. Set up by Askelson on the attack. That is going to be Miller with the point.
Yeah, that time the Shable and Ayala didn't get their hands together, so they had an open hole in the block, and the ball goes right through it. Usually does. I don't know why, but it finds that open hole every time.
So now a 3-1 advantage here for Carroll.
Got to watch the short serve on this one. She likes to really short serve.
It'll be Kerrigan Boak. She's going to jump serve this one. Dug up that time by Tuning. Over to Ayala, but she's blocked, but it comes off the hands of the blockers, and that is, it's a point for the Bombers.
No touch. I heard smack.
That's what I saw. I saw Ayala block it and went out.
They're saying they hit the top of the tape.
Okay. So 3-2 lead for Carroll. This will be Boak again. Dug up on the attack. It's going to be Shable, but unable to keep it alive. That was Tuning trying to keep it alive. Comes off a little bit weird. And 3-3 now here.
That's that big block, Tyler, getting in the way. And she's now all of a sudden it's going to adjust what they want to do. So see if they can move back off the net a little bit more.
So Kerrigan Boak again. Jump serve is on the way. Dug up that time by Tuning. By Jorgensen. Sent over by Ayala. Dug up that time by Boak. On the attack is Scherter. Dug up by Ayala. Over to Shable, to Ayala. She doesn't have the height. And she's going to put it into the net. The Ballard Bombers now with a 4-3 lead.
She saw that block where she wanted to hit it, so she tried to cut. So she turned her body and cut, which really drops her arm angle, and that puts it right in the net.
Boak again sends it away. Dug up by Jorgensen. On the attack. Trying to go for it is Shable, but two touches,
On the set, yep.
On the set.
She had, the ball was spinning. You can see that on that one, so that causes that double hit.
And that's always a hard one to get away with because you know when it spins, it obviously is a two-toucher.
They got the colored ball. It kind of shows it off.
Out. That is going to be a Boak with a long serve there. Now, Carroll will get the ball back, the serve back. Down 5-4.
So in order to get Shable away from that big block, they're trying to run her on a slide, which is around the right-hand side behind the setter. Give her some room, almost like a layup. So see if they keep running that.
Tigas sends it away. Boak with the dig. Set up that time by Askelson. Sent over. Dug up by Jorgensen. On the way is going to be Ludwig.
Brand.
And she did. That is Brand. Looked like 11 there for a quick second.
Right. Brand on the right side. They're able to stay outside and get a cross-court shot. Kind of want more than the donut, but a good spot right between all the girls.
So Brandt will get the point there for Carroll. Ties it up at 5-5. This will once again by Caitlin Tigas with the serve. It is on the way. Dug up by Boak. It's all the way out, but saving it is going to be Askelson, setting it over. Free ball by Scherter. On the attack is going to be Brandt. Ballard keeps it alive. Free ball into the net, I should say, by Scherter. That looked like it had the height, but it went into the net.
Nice job starting that off by Jorgensen. She had a very, very nice pass on that free ball. Landed right on the setter's head. She didn't have to move a muscle. Able to get that set, and that started the whole thing out with a nice swing after that.
So once again, setting away is going to be Tigas. Dug up by Boak. Set up that time. Over by Scherter. On the attack, on the re-attack is going to be Baumgartner. Carroll trying to keep it alive after the attack, but are unable to put it over.
Tigas set that one over on her pass, and Baumgartner was standing right there at the net for a kill, and Carroll tried digging that one up, but just too hard of a shot, not able to get that one in the air.
A lot of back and forth there for the Tigers and the Bombers. Sending this one away will be Ashworth.
Out.
She will freeball that one outside, and Carroll Tigers will gain back control of the serve.
Yeah, that was a serve. She just sailed that one. That one went long and left. It was out 2 different directions. So great for the Tigers. Get it back and try to get Baumgartner out of that front row.
Sending this one away this time will be Shable. She'll send it away. Dug up that time by Schurter. Signing it up as Askelson over. Nope, that is going to be 2.
Got to be 2. Yep, this is calling 2.
So that is going to be now 8-6 in favor of the Tigers. Shable once again will control the serve for Carroll here in set number 2. Jump serve is on the way. Dug up by the Bombers, keeping it alive. Freeballing it over is Askelson. Dug up that time by the Tigers. Trying to attack it is going to be Thornock, and she is going to get it on the net violation.
Yeah, again, really nice job that time by Tuning. She took that free ball, put it right up there to Tigas. Tigas able to feed Thornock, and she was able to get that kill with that error.
So again, this will be Shable on the serve. It's on the way. Dug up that time by Boak and trying to keep it alive there. That was Schurter, but it falls off her hand, and the Tigers taking a large 4-point lead at 10-6.
Yeah, and she struggled in that first game with her serves. Now all of a sudden she comes back and rattles off 4 in a row. It's been really good for Tigers so far.
Shable sends this one away. Dug up by Boak. Set up that time by Askelson on the attack. Blocked by Carroll. Setting it up is going to be Tigas on the attack. Ayala, she's blocked. And keeping it alive are the Tigers. Sent over free ball by Thornock. On the attack is Schurter. Dug up that time by Shable. Set up by Tigas on the attack. Ayala just didn't jump in time and puts it into the net.
Actually, that was a good play. She was trying to go line on that one, so she turns her body, but she got going a little early. So she, again, the block adjuster. She'd much rather take that one across court. It would have been a lot easier shot. She'd been better off going cross court and trying to hit high hands probably.
Baker sends this one away. Jorgensen with the dig. Set up by Tigas over to Ayala, and that will be 2.
Yeah, she's not getting her feet set. She's trying to keep moving, and that just causes that. So you got to get stopped, set that ball.
So now 10-8. Tigers still with the advantage, but Baker for the Bombers sends it away. Dug up by Jorgensen, set up by Tigas. On the attack, Ayala with the push, but she's going to push it cross court. They're going to...
No hands.
Yeah, Ayala was looking for the touch, isn't going to get it. And now a 10-9 advantage still for the Tigers, but the Bombers control the serve.
And that block is just creating havoc. They got to get her rotated out.
Baker sends it up. Dug up by Jorgensen. On the attack is going to be Brandt, and she'll get the kill.
Great swing that time. That was an aggressive swing. Put a nice shot on it, and they got that point.
That's probably one of my favorite parts of volleyball is those swings. Just those absolutely ferocious swings cross court. That's always a great part.
She's got to stay going because if you keep that right side, that'll keep that middle from cheating over to the left.
Ayala will send this one away. That is going to be dug up by Ashworth. On the attack, that is going to be Miller. Dug up that time by Ayala. Over to Tigas. On the attack, blocked at the net is going to be Thornock.
Yeah, and Tigas just has to know that there's a big block up there. You got to keep that off the net a little bit for these guys. Give them some room to work because she's sitting right there at the net blocking everything.
So once again, this will be Ashworth. She sends it away. Dug up that time by Brandt into the net. Brandt keeps the play alive. It's dug up that time by Ashworth. Dug up by Tigas. Over to Brandt, who free balls it over. It is dug up that time by Miller. Sent over. Dug up by Ayala. Set up by Tigas. On the attack is Brandt. Baker that time with the dig. Over to Askelson. Over to Schurter. She's blocked. That is Jorgensen with the dig. Over to Ludwig, but it's not going to be kept alive as Schurter tried to keep it alive for the Bombers, unable to do so after a long volley, 12-10 lead for the Tigers.
Good job of Carroll. Staying aggressive that time. Kept hitting the ball. Didn't get worried into the pushing. They tried a couple rolls, but they were aggressive rolls. Everything was an aggressive shot. No free ball, no anything. They got the easy stuff coming back at them. Kept the pressure on. Brandt got the kill. Or Ludwig got the kill.
So Brandt will send it away once again. This time a little bit too long there, and that is going to be a point for Ballard.
Not a bad spot, though. She was trying to hit in the gap and deep. They've been having trouble passing, but with this team, I'd rather have you got to keep it in because right now they're really struggling passing. I want to hit it at them, make them try to get that ball in there.
Schroeder will send this one away, dug up by Ayala, set up by Tigges. On the attack is going to be Thordock, but she's dug up. But the Bombers free ball it over, out of bounds.
Actually, the pass went right on over.
Oh, there we go.
She missed that pass. It came right on over and out of bounds. And those you got to love when they try to dig it and it digs right out of bounds. That's a dig kill.
It is. So this will be Hannah Jorgensen. They'll send it away. Jorgensen dug up that time. Baker with the setup over there to Ashworth. Here comes the push by Shable. It's dug up. Baker over there to Ashworth, but this one is going to be out.
Yeah, just missed out the left side. And again, a good job out of Carroll. Now, I'd like to see Shable sets a little higher. They're setting her a little short. She's not able to get that. Give her a little more height. Let her jump a little more and put that ball down maybe.
Jorgensen sends this one away. Dug up that time by Asklesen. Sent over. This is going to be Ashworth. Dug up by Ludwig. Ludwig will get the attack off the set there from Tigges. It's dug up. Blocking it. No one there. No one home for Ballard as Ashworth was there, but didn't really go for it.
No, and right now Carroll's kind of breaking their will. They're doing a good job of keeping that pressure on. You can see the team's not used to having this much pressure put at them.
Jorgensen will send this one away. This one's going to be off the hands of Miller.
We get a free ball
Keeping
here.
it alive is going to be Schroeder. Free balled over by Ballard. Dug up by Jorgensen. On the attack, Tigges to Ludwig, but it's going to be off the hands there of Schroeder. And that is going to be a good one there for Ludwig.
Nice job of taking those free balls and converting them into points, and that gets a timeout.
That is going to be a timeout called by the Ballard Bombers. We're going to take it with them. We're back here in 30 seconds on Kick 106.7. We're back here live on the Gatorade broadcast booth here on Kick 106.7. Tyler Bruner, Jeff Honnold. And Jeff, thank you so much for correcting me there. I'm still learning the game of volleyball.
You know what? No, you know the game. You're learning the terminology.
Exactly.
You know, we all make easy mistakes, and it's no big deal. It's not really even a correction. It's just the knowledge. You got to be. You don't know what you're not told. So.
Exactly. You don't know what you don't know.
That's right.
But I do know is that Jorgensen will send this one away.
Nice.
Carroll dug up really good low serve there by Jorgensen. It's going to be set up by by Ashworth on the attack. Ludwig.
Nice.
She will get the tool. Oh, what a good one there by Ludwig.
Nice cross-court shot. She's putting it right at the corner, so she's getting. Three ladies have to move to make that play. They're not able to do it. Again, that block is out of there. Carroll's making hay, and that's what they got to do here. If they get to 20, this game's over.
Jorgensen sends this one away. It is an ace serve for Jorgensen.
Right hand side, right behind the 10-foot line. That's a killer serve, and that's going to make a change here. They're going to try to bring that girl back in, Baumgartner, to try to stop things and maybe get some shots out of it. Oh, they're going to bring the libero back in.
Yeah, Baumgartner comes out, came on for a couple seconds, but Boak will come on in to the back row, back left.
That's to get the libero back in.
Jorgensen, jump serve on the way. They got a one to Boak, but it's going to be off of her, and another ace serve there for Jorgensen.
Yeah, she's hitting that to that right corner with a little bit of a cut, so when it hits the arm, it goes out. So dangerous. I mean, it could cut just as easy, but she's making really good serves right now.
Jorgensen sends it away. That time just a little low there, goes into the net.
And that's the trouble. So you're trying to do a float cut, and if you miss it, it's going to look ugly. It could go way out, or it could be in the net. But boy, if you can keep it in, it's a dangerous shot. But you know what? They made hay there. That's good points.
Askelson will send this one away. Jorgensen with the dig, set up that time by Tigges. On the attack is going to be Shable, but she's blocked. Gets the dig over to Ayala. Free balled over by Ludwig.
Nice corner shot.
Digging it up is Boak. Over to Inglet. On the attack is going to be Ayala who digs it up. Sent over but to Tigges, dug up by the Bombers. Boak. Over to Schroeder, dug up by Ayala. Set up that time by Tigges. Here comes Ludwig, but she is blocked right at the net. That is going to be Inglet, and I believe that was Miller kind of there with the block.
Yeah, they set up on the cross-court shot. They knew she likes that shot, so they sit there waiting for her. she wasn't able to get her body turned. She probably had line, but she was thinking cross, and they were right there for her.
Sending it away is going to be Batani. Here comes Ludwig with the attack, but again, she's blocked once again by the duo of Inglet and Miller.
Yep. So again, they set up on cross court. They want to force her to hit line, so they're going to sit cross court on her now and force her to do what she doesn't like to do.
So Askelson will once again serve this one away. It's going to be a short serve. Great call there. I believe the bench for Carroll calling that one there.
Yeah, that one was going to be short in the net. So now Chloe did a great job earlier getting some runs. See if she can finish this out. 5-point run here and be done.
So Ludwig, 20-14 lead here for the Tigers here in set number 2. She'll send it away. Dug up by Boak. Set up that time. That's going to be Schurter. Sent over by Ashworth. It's going to be called out.
Yeah, that again, Chloe set that up with that pass. That first serve in there, Boyk on that pass wasn't able to do anything with it. They had to try to scramble and not give a free ball, and they hit it out.
Ludwig will send it away, up 21-14. Boak will get a pass to Askelson. Over to Ashworth. That is Ludwig on the dig. Ayala on the attack. Dug up. That time by Ashworth. 2 hits. Yep, 2 hits there for the Tigers.
4 hits, they're calling it. So I thought she hit the antenna. They said it hit the net and came back. So it was a 4 touch. But either way, it wasn't making it over. I thought she hit the antenna and was out. But
yeah, that's what it looked like.
Close. Either way, it didn't matter. But you know what? You still got to keep playing and finish this out now.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not wearing the white polo here for tonight. Boak will send it away. Dug up by Jorgensen. Set up by Tigges. Ayala is blocked, but it goes over to the Ballard side. Askelson over there to Miller. And that is going to be Inglet with the kill there. Or the tool, I should say.
Actually, no, that was a kill.
That was a kill. Okay.
A good job that time. She saw the open hole. Carroll's been cheating towards the donut because they've been tipping everything. She took it down line that time with an aggressive push. Nice play.
Boak will send this one over. Pass is going to be over that time to Gross. Free balled over. Boak will get the dig. Up to Askelson. This is over to Baumgartner, who is going to get it in.
Yeah, in and in net. So they got it either way. So
all of a sudden now it looks like...
Oh, they're giving Carroll the point.
Carroll will get the point. I'm not too sure what happened there then.
Yeah, they called... No, it was net. So they had 2 girls go up. One must have went carry too far. So
yeah, maybe.
They called... The way she described it, it was Carroll in the net, but it's not.
Sent over by Carroll. This will be Askelson passing it up over to Miller. That is going to be Ashworth, but it's going to go long. And the Tigers now, 23-16.
Tried to go long. They've gotten some points going down line to try to long line and miss that one.
This time sent away by Tigges. Passed up there by the Bombers. On the attack is Baumgarten, but she's going to put it into the net.
Left early, that ball was up over top of her head. She tried to do a cut from there. That's a really difficult shot.
Set point now here for Carroll. They lead it now they lead it 1-0. On the service, Tigges. This is going to be Boak with the pass over the Baumgarten, but she will get it in. Wow, great cross court over the line.
Yeah, they need to feed her a lot more. She's a really nice player. She'd be really, really tough out of left, but they got her playing middle because she can block so many more things, but they've got to keep feeding her if they want to have a chance.
So not Kerrigan Boak, but Ashworth will send this one away for the Ballard Bombers. Jump serve is going to be on the way. Passed up by Josie Ayala. Tigges over that time to Shable, but she's going to send that one long and away.
Yeah, that time the set kind of got her out of rhythm and not able to make a good swing on that one. Looks to me like Tigges just not quite getting her feet set.
Ashworth will send this one away again. This is going to be Jorgensen over to Tigges. On the attack, Ayala, but is dug up that time by Boak. On the attack there is going to be Schurter, but Schurter is going to free ball it over, and she'll get the block and the touch, it looks like, or the tool.
No, she got a kill on that one. She went to make a swing. Tigges reached back, and you really don't want to turn, ever reach back. Shable was there, could have made that pass, but knocked the ball away from her.
Passing it up into the stands. That was Jorgensen trying to get it there, but it goes off a little bit weird.
Going to have a timeout here.
Yep, timeout is going to be called by the Carroll Tigers. We'll take it with them as the Ballard Bombers battling here in set number 2. Carroll leads at 24-20. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Kick 106.7.
Waste, we deliver environmental services together. Why together? Because together we're stronger and more effective. We're proud to partner with you to recycle plastics. Recyclable plastic will have the number 1 or 2 inside the recycle symbol. It's generally a food, beverage, soap, or cleaner container. Make sure they're empty, give them a quick rinse if possible, and put the cap back on. These plastics are not recyclable. They belong in the trash. Visit our website at carrollcountylandfill.com for details of how you can be part of the recycling team, because together, everyone achieves more.
This will be Ashworth sending it away. This is Tooting. Keeping it alive is Ayala. Freeballed over there by Tigas. Here come the Bombers up to Askelson. Dug up that time by Schabel. Set up 4 hits there for the Tigers.
Yeah, and they're just not getting that service pass, and that gets them all out of whack. They got to just soften their arms. Remember, it's going to come over hard, so you got to let it come off your hands soft.
Ashworth will send it away once again. This time it's out, and the Carroll Tigers, by the skin of their teeth, will win set number 2, 25-21.
Yeah, nice job that time of forcing them to put it to the line, and they hit it out of bounds. So nice win, up 2-0. Now you got to finish.
So now we go into set 3. The Tigers now hold a 2-0 set lead. We go to set number 3 here in 2 minutes on Kick 106.7.
This is Iowa, and Avela Bank has called Iowa home since 1870. With 17 locations across the state, we're proud to be part of your community. Right now, you can open an Avela Bank Simply Free checking account for you or your business and get a new debit card immediately. We'll even buy your old bank's unused checks. Stop by or visit us online to see how we're making better banking available for you. Avela Bank, member FDIC.
At Carroll County Solid Waste, we deliver environmental services together. Why together? Because together we're stronger and more effective. We're proud to partner with you to recycle plastics. Recyclable plastic will have the number 1 or 2 inside the recycle symbol. It's generally a food, beverage, soap, or cleaner container. Make sure they're empty, give them a quick rinse if possible, and put the cap back on. These plastics are not recyclable. They belong in the trash. Visit our website at carrollcountylandfill.com for details of how you can be part of the recycling team, because together, everyone achieves more.
People want and deserve more comfort, efficiency, and reliability, both in their homes and places of work. Dries Company will be there to meet these challenges, whether we are designing a new system or servicing your existing equipment. We are a rapidly growing company that strives to meet and exceed all your expectations. No matter if you are looking to buy new appliances or need the help from one of our certified technicians, we are here for you. We pride ourselves in our installation and service. Dries Company, servicing the Carroll area since 1933.
We're back here live on the Gatorade broadcast booth here on Kick 106.7. Tyler Bruner and Jeff Honnold joining you here tonight as the Carroll Tigers take a 2-0 set lead over Ballard. 2 very close back-to-back sets. But man, Carroll's got to be aggressive here to start off this set.
Well, you see the change out there now. They're going to bring a freshman in. Peyton Ackelson is going to go in the back row for him, trying to stop Carroll's serve. So making a change, see if they can bring a passer in.
So that will be Peyton Ackelson.
Nice pass to start out with, too.
But here we go. This is going to be Schurter. Dug up that time. That is going to be Gross on there. And that is going to be point number 1 for the Tigers.
Nice throw that time out of Ayala. She just got up there and got aggressive with it right off the top of the tape. But that was a nice change by the coaching staff over there. They found a passer, even though she's a freshman. They made a nice pass, started out.
Ludwig will send this one away. It is going to be right off the top of the net. Bounce over. And that'll be an ace serve there for Ludwig.
Yeah, and Carroll did this last time, too. They get up 2-3 points here. you got Baumgartner on the bench, so you really got to get a good start so you can keep that big block out of your way.
Ludwig will send it away once again. This one is, that was a little close, but it was called out by the line judge.
Yep, that one was long. It sailed, so she didn't catch that back line. But, again, a good start here, 2-1, and now you still have Baumgartner out, so you got to get about 3 points here if you can.
So Askelson will serve this one away. Dug up that time by Tuning. On the attack, it's going to be Schabel, dug up by the Bombers. Here comes Inglet. Free balled over, set up that time by Tigas. On the attack, Ayala, but she's blocked right at the net by Inglet and Miller.
It looks like they changed the rotation. They're going to keep Baumgartner out until the second rotation. So coach is seeing a different group maybe that she thinks she can score off of. But a nice block that time on Ayala.
Once again, Askelson will send it away. This is set up that time by Tuning. Bombers on the attack. Here comes the block, though, by Ayala.
Yeah, Schabel and Ayala right there to put the stone hands up, knock that one straight down. And Tigas that time tried to do a little attack on two. And a good job out of Ballard that time, sitting there waiting for that one. But, again, being aggressive, I like to see that. They're really going after it right now.
So sending this one away for the Tigers. This will be Tigas. Passed by Boak. Sending it over is Inglet, as that is going to be Jorgensen trying to dig that one. She was already in motion trying to put it backwards, and that was a little awkward there for her.
Yeah, it was at the top of her hands. That's a tough play. It's right at that edge of it. It could have gone out or it could have not. I'd rather have her play it, but tough play.
Tough play. Boak will send this one away for the Bombers, tied at 3 apiece. Dug up that time by Tuning, set up by Tigas. On the attack is Brandt with the soft touch there, and she will get the kill.
Nice pass that time from Tuning out of serve receive. Put it right up there and got him in system, and then that's the point. So, again, when Carroll gets those good passes, they look really good going in there. Just try to keep that setter from running, and that's the key to this whole thing.
Schabel once again will send this one away. Jump serve there by her. Passed up by Boak. Over to Askelson. This is Ashworth. Dug up that time by Tigas. Over to Tuning. Ayala. That time dug up by the Bombers. That's Schurter. Over to Ashworth, who's dug up in the back row by Schabel, but unable to get the height on that one.
Not able to get a real hard swing on that shot. And Baumgartner gave him a roll, which is a lot of times like a free ball. So if they could have taken that and getting something back at him, they wouldn't have got such a hard shot back to him.
Ashworth sends this one away. This is Tuning. Over to Tigas. Over to Ayala, who gets the dig there from Ashworth. On the attack is Baumgartner. Ayala with the dig. Over to
Brandt. Got that
Brandt. This will be on the attack with Schurter, but it's blocked by the Tigers.
Going to call 4. Yep, 4 hits.
Okay.
A nice job that time. They're really keeping that ball in system, able to get those shots and keep things going. So Carroll doing a nice job of getting good touches, good passes. Unlike the Bombers, they're struggling right now with it.
This is Ayala once again, 5-4. Tigers lead it here in set number 3. This will be a pass by Boak. Over to Askelson. On the attack, it's going to be Miller. Dug up that time by Ayala. Over to Ludwig. Free ball over by, that is going to be Thornock. Dug up by the Bombers. On the attack, it's going to send it far and away is Inglet. And the Tigers lead it now 6-4.
Yeah, I did not see a touch. That was a hard hit ball, but she was trying to aim high fingers and missed, it looked like to me. But a good idea. She wasn't able to hit that ball down. She was trying to hit hands, try to get a tool.
So Josie Ayala again. Tigers lead it 6-4. Her serve is on the way. Boak again with the pass. This is over to Askelson. Free balling it over will be Ashworth. Ayala trying to get the dig there, unable to do so.
Nice back row attack that time, attacking Ayala in that back corner. Not an easy play because you don't know which way she's going to go on that one. She ended up hitting into Ayala's left, our right, and Josie's just not able to make that play back there.
So now Peyton Askelson will come in here for the Bombers. Ayala with the pass over to Gross. This is Brandt, who is blocked at the net. And that'll be a point again for the Bombers. They tie it at 6.
Yeah, they got that young freshman in there. She's serving. She's getting the ball in. That's pretty impressive. She's coming right in, looking good.
And they slid Baumgartner again to the front row. This is Askelson. Peyton to Tigas, set up by Ludwig, who's going to get the kill there.
Yeah, they went quick that time and able to get that through Baumgartner's arms before she got him closed up. Good idea, go fast. Now, Going to try to go down line if you can. You got that young freshman. I'd want to test her. They've got Baumgartner protecting her, and that's why Baumgartner's on the second side rotation. Hard to get a cross-court shot with Baumgartner protecting her.
Brandt comes out. Gross comes back into the contest. She serves this one away. This is passed by Boak. Over to Baumgartner, to Schurter, who sends this far and away. And the Tigers now 8-6.
Yeah, I hit that right at the feet of Coach, and that one was out, but I'd like to see him coming over and playing that one. That was too close for comfort, and I'd rather try to play one that I thought was in rather than give that point up.
Gross sends it away, but she's going to put it into the net. And that's going to be 8-7 now. Ballard controls the serve.
Yeah, just didn't get that toss nearly high enough on that one. Was more worried about defense than she was about serving it. So got to remember, you got to serve it first. That's your first job. You can get up defense. You'll have plenty of time to serve it right.
Baumgartner will send this away for the Bombers. This is going to be Jorgensen with the pass over to Tigas. This is Brandt trying to get it there. That is Thornock. Dug up by Ayala. Set up by Gross. Freebolt over that time by Tigas. Here comes Askelson. It's blocked. No, they're going to say.
Down the front of the face.
They are.
She didn't get her hands pressed. It went right down to her feet on our side of the net. So, nice job of being there, but she's got to press a little bit harder.
8-8 in favor, tied at 8-8, I should say. Baumgartner will send this one away, but it's into the net, and Carroll gets the serve back at 9-8.
So now Carroll's got to put the push on. You got Baumgartner out of it. You got the height back in your favor. You got to make a run here.
So this will be Hannah Jorgensen. She will send this one away. This time, pass by Boak. Set up by Askelson. This is dug up by Jorgensen. Free balled over by Ludwig. Here comes Askelson. Over that time to Miller. Dug up by Ayala. Set up by Tigas. On the attack is Ludwig.
Nice down line.
Nice dig there by Askelson, by Peyton Askelson. It is going to be 4 touches, though, for Ballard.
Little freshman sitting down line. Chloe gave her a good shot. She popped it right up. That's impressive. I like to see that. I like to see good play, and that was a really nice play. She's a good little player.
Yeah, Peyton Askelson getting the dig there for Ballard. This is going to be Jorgensen sending it away. This is Miller with the pass. Askelson back to Miller, who's going to get a tool for Ballard.
Yeah, I'm watching that little freshman. She is all over the floor, being where she needs to be. She's going all the way from the right to left to cover. Nice little player. See, maybe they found something there.
They just might have. Here to send this one away. This will be Riley Askelson. There we go. Trying to say that name. That's a mouthful to say. Quite a while.
I'm assuming that must be her little sister, because she was out there giving her a lot of instructions earlier, and it's kind of fun to watch that. I had 2 daughters out there at the time, and they'll definitely tell each other.
This is a serve by Ludwig, and it's going to be an ace for Chloe Ludwig.
Wow, she pulled the string on that one. That little freshman was sitting right there on it, and that ball top spin right down to her feet. See if she makes adjustment. She did. She moved up a step.
This is kind of your welcome to varsity moment there for her, as Ludwig that time's going to put it into the net.
Yeah, that serve out of Chloe, it just took a nosedive with top spin. She's not hitting at high top. She's hitting barely over the top of the net and diving down. That's a rough one to try to serve to.
Ludwig comes out. Tuning comes into the contest. Back right row. As this time, this will be Riley Askelson for Ballard to send this one away. Dug up by Jorgensen, passed by Jorgensen, but it's going to come off of almost her fist there, and fall forward.
Yeah, that one I'd rather have Gross take. Ava would have been going, so anything to your right, and that gap should be Ava. It's an easier pass up to that setter in my world.
This will be sent away once again. Riley Askelson. Pass by Gross. Jorgensen to Ayala. Dug up that time by Ashworth. Over to Baker. This is going to be Jorgensen setting it up. Free ball over that time by Tigas. Dug up by Miller. On the attack, the free ball, I should say, is going to be Schurter. Ayala sends it away. Schurter with the dig. Over that time to Ashworth. And the Tigers trying to get the dig, but they send it far and away to the other side. Now we're tied at 12 apiece.
Yeah, they hit it at Ava's face. Really tough spot right along the line there. She put her hands up trying to pop it up, and that one went out of bounds. And again, Carroll just needs to settle down here a little bit. They're not playing with confidence. They're just kind of scrambling.
Askelson To Jorgensen for the pass. Over that time to Shable, who's blocked, gets the dig. Ayala sends this one away. It is going to be a free ball, but she's going to get it off the tool.
That's actually not a free ball. That's a roll, tip roll.
Oh, there we go.
Tip roll over. Free ball's when it goes high and easy. So anything else, that's an attack. So that's a kill. Nice job on that tip roll.
There we go. She meant to do that.
She did. No, you push your hand up and your finger down and trying to really roll that ball over.
Tegas sends it away to Schurter. It's into the net for Ballard, but they're going to free ball that one over. That is going to be Tuning. Over to Brandt, who's going to get dug up by Schurter. On the attack this time is Ashworth, dug up by Jorgensen. Set up by Tegas. Ayala sends it away. Sending it back over is going to be Shable. Ballard, this is Miller. Unable to get it inside. It's out.
Yeah, she never got off the net. She was standing there the whole time blocking. The ball came up there, tried to jump and hit. That is really difficult and sent that long, and that's a good move for Carroll. So now you got to keep the pressure on and keep good passes going.
Tegas will send this one away. This one will be far and away. And that's going to be 14-13, still in favor of Carroll.
See, now Carroll's been missing the serves. They're struggling with serve receiver, have been, and you're giving them a lot of free points by not keeping that ball in. You really got to work it in short.
So Kerrigan Boak, once again, jump serve is on the way. It's going to be a shorter one. Jorgensen with the pass over to Tegas. It's going to be a touch there by Shable, but she's going to be dug up in the block, but that is going to be a tool there for Inglet.
Yeah, that time Ayala and Shable got over there, but Ayala didn't get her hands closed and able to hit it right through those two hands. Nice swing that time.
14-14, we are tied here again. Boak will send it away. Pass up that time by Tuning over to Tegas. This is Ayala. All the way back. That is off the hands there of Boak, and that will be a point for Carroll.
A nice job of hitting high hands with authority. Got it to go all the way back to the back wall off hands. That's a nice job. That's going to be a really tough play.
Caitlin Tegas once again is going to send this one away here for Carroll. Or excuse me, Shable will. Looked like an 8 there. This is Ballard over to, this is going to be Baumgartner, who's going to get it right across court and get the point there.
Yeah, it wasn't a hard hit. She did a top spin, just almost like a tip, but she did tip with top roll, and it died right in there. Nice looking, pretty shot. She finished with her hand up high and the whole 9 yards, so nice shot.
This will be Ashworth, who will send it away here for Ballard. Jump serve on the way. That is going to be Tuning over to Tegas. This time, Thornox dug up by the Bombers. This is Boak over to Schurter. Dug up by the Tigers to Tegas to Ayala. Kind of a weird one there. Got it right in there.
Yeah, she hit it, got caught in the net, and then tried to pop it up. But the only way to do that is to lift the ball. So good lift call. Nice shot that time.
So lift call on the Bombers. Carroll takes control of the serve again, 16-15. It's be Josie Ayala who will send it away. Getting the pass there is Boak over to Asklison. On the attack is going to be Ashworth, and she will get the kill there.
See, for me, there's too many hands up to the face. I'm old school. That's lazy to me. Take 2 more steps back, play with your arms, get a good pass. I haven't seen very many of those passes at your face with your hands that you make a good play on. So I'm old school. I'd rather see you drop down, drop a couple of steps back, and make a good pass with that.
This will be Peyton Asklison, who is going to serve it away. The freshman that we've been talking about here already tonight. So Peyton will send this one away. Here comes Jorgensen with the pass over to Shable. Setting it over is going to be Thornock. She's dug up, but right in front of the net, in front of Baumgartner, unable to keep it alive, and that's a point for the Tigers.
Yeah, that was a good job by Thornock that time. She did a quick attack. Didn't give a chance to block, get there. Quick attacked them on 2 and got that point. Nice. It was almost a tip roll, or more of a tip. She just kind of slapped that thing straight down.
Ava Gross this time will send it away for the Tigers. This one a little bit weird trying to catch that one. That was a freshman, Peyton Askelson, trying to get that pass there, but
got her on a
right on there.
Got her on that float serve. That float serve kind of carries up on you, so it looks like it's going to come down, and that last minute goes up and caught her in that wind current.
So Ava Gross serving it once again. That is going to be Ashworth to Askelson. And to Baumgartner, dug up by Ayala, set up by Tigas. On the attack is Shable, or excuse me, to Ludwig, but she sends it far and away.
Yeah, she didn't get a chance to get all the way back on that one, and a nice job that time, Baumgartner on the slide. Really kind of got Carroll out of whack, and they weren't able to get that good pass up there like they've been doing. So Baumgartner to the back now again. Now it's a chance for Carroll to push on out.
So Baumgartner, 18-17 in favor of Carroll. With the pass, free ball. No, that's going to be just a little weird one there for Ludwig. Unable to free ball it over. And now 18-18, tied here once again.
Timeout, Carroll.
And a timeout here on the floor. We'll take it with them. We'll be back here in 30 seconds. So we're tied 18 apiece here in set number 3 on Kick 106.7.
Olson's Outdoor Power is your one-stop service and equipment shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
Back here on the Gatorade broadcast booth on Kick 106.7. Baumgartner will send this one away. Ayala with the pass over to Tigas. On the attack is going to be Thornock, who's going to get the point for Carroll.
Yeah, Thornock that time, no block up there. Was able to get across court and pick at that young freshman sitting in the corner. And nice shot. She did. She took a shot. Probably was out, but again, being young and in, she's got to play that one. That was right at her head.
Jorgensen, 19-18 in favor of Carroll. This will be serve received by Acklison, the freshman, over to Ashworth, who is going to get the kill.
Got the line, cut that cross court, nice shot. And Carroll was letting them have that shot, and she took it.
Back and forth we go here in set number 3 again, 19-19. This is going to be the serve for Ballard. Schurter sends it away. Josie Ayala with the serve receive over to Tigas. On the attack is going to be Ludwig, that freshman. Acklison gets it. On the attack is going to be Ashworth. Ayala sends it away for Carroll, but it's going to be off the hands of Boak.
Nice back row attack. She hit that middle back hard and deep. Again, no block up front. Usually you can't do that because they had that big girl up there blocking that one, but nice swing that time. Get Carroll in the 20s now.
This is going to be Chloe Ludwig. Serve it away. Setting it up is Acklison. It's going to be off Ashworth. She's blocked. Josie Ayala is going to push it away to Boak. This is again Ashwood off the fingers that time of Gross.
Ava that time had her hands up, not able to pop that ball up in the air, and it came straight through.
20-20 here in set number 3. As Riley Acklison will send it away for the Bombers. Another very close set here tonight as Riley will send it away. Jorgensen unable to get the serve receive. Goes into the crowd here, and the Ballard Bombers will gain control of the lead at 20-21.
A timeout on the floor.
And a timeout is on the floor. We're going to take it with them. We're back here in 30 seconds. Ballard leads it 21-20 here in set 3.
Every year, Olson's out.
Since 1948, Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you are looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database, or you can pull it yourself at their You Pull It. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest on Kitty Hawk Avenue in Carroll.
This is tuning over to Ayala, who's not going to be able to get the touch. Sends it far and away. Tigers now trailing it 22-20 here in set 3.
Yeah, Tigers have kind of let down. Their passing's not really crisp. They're using their hands more rather than their arms and just not getting in the system, and it's costing them.
Riley Askelson, will send it away. Jorgensen sets it up over to Tigas. This is Ayala, who's going to be dug up that time by Ackelson. On the attack is Ashworth, who sends it far and away.
She was trying to do a little mini slide from the left side and not able to get it there and sailed that long. So good break for the Tigers. Now see if they can get these serves going, keep them in, really make them punish. They've struggled all night passing, so make them prove it.
Caitlin Tigas will send this one away. This time is going to be set up by the Bombers. On the attack, Miller blocked at the net. And the Tigers will tie it up again, 22-22.
Again, nice serve, not a really good pass. So, again, you want to keep putting pressure on there, and that set that whole thing up. Got the block there.
Cameron Shable will control it again. Sends this one away. This is going to be Boak. Over to Inglet, who's going to be dug up. Over to Boak. This time to Ackelson. Back to Inglet, who's going to get the kill.
Yeah, nice job that time by Tigas to get that ball in the air and save it. But she came back the second time, and she split that left and middle back. That's a tough spot to cover. It's one of the free spots in volleyball, and she was able to make that cut. Need a block there to stop that one.
Kerrigan Boak will send this one away. Jorgensen over to Tigas. Ayala.
What? Yeah, looks like under the net. Under the net.
That's an unfortunate one. Is now it is going to be Ballard up 24-22. They are at set point here tonight. This will be Boak once again. Jump serve on the way. This is Jorgensen to Tigas. Ayala is blocked and no one's behind it as it falls off of Tooting, and the Ballard Bombers will grab the set 3 win 25-22. We're going to step away, take a break. We're back here in 2 minutes here on Kick 106.7 with set number 4.
Regional Hospital, the regional leader in healthcare, dedicated to improving the health of the people they serve. At St. Anthony Regional Cancer Center, you'll find the convenience of cancer and oncology consultation and treatment in one convenient location. At St. Anthony Clinic, you'll find a team of doctors and nurses that care about you and your family's health. St. Anthony Clinic is devoted to comprehensive healthcare for people of all ages. For every stage of life, always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
At Rosa Mutual Insurance, a partner of Grinnell Mutual, we understand teamwork. We believe that hard pays off, and we know it takes coming together to win. Our team values community and supporting each other. Now's the time to get back at it and return to the field to support our local athletes. To help promote that culture, we are working with Jeff Storyhand to capture our youth in photos from local events, and they will be shared with you on our Facebook page. Experience working together as a winning team. Call Wholesale Mutual today at 792-4525 for all your insurance needs.
Olson's Outdoor Power is your one-stop service and equipment shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business, from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
At New Way Ford in Coon Rapids and New Way Auto in Jefferson, we make your vehicle buying experience stress-free. Our sales team will help determine your vehicle needs with options and features that you desire. Our finance team will explain financing terms and options best for each customer. Our service team is always here for you, from our Oil Changes for Life program to our exclusive warranty forever. We work to keep your New Way vehicle going long after the sale. Stop by and let our family help yours get into the next car, truck, or SUV.
We want to welcome you back here to the Gatorade broadcast booth here on Kick 106.7. Tyler Bruner and Jeff Honnold joining you tonight. We got Nathan Cones back in the studio monitoring things. We're ready to go here in set number 4. Ayala will pass it up to Tigas. Over to, that is going to be Ludwig, that sends it far and away.
Yeah, that time she left a little early again and not able to get that hand up in the air, which shorts, you kind of do that. We call it the purse swing, where your arm is kind of bent and you just slap it right out of bounds.
It's going to be Riley Askelson who will send it away. This time it's Gross to Tigas. Over that time to Shable. Dug up by the Bombers. Askelson on the attack is Ashworth, who's going to get it. Oh, no, it is going to be Carroll point. Nope, it's still Ballard point.
I don't know, they call him touch there? It looks like called out of bounds. I think it's out of bounds Carroll. Yeah, out of bounds, okay. Carroll point.
Out of bounds, Carroll point. Okay. I was thinking the touch there too, but okay, nope. It will be Carroll
she
point.
pulled her arms back. No touch at the net.
Okay.
Ava was looking at pulled her arms back, so no touch.
So this will be Carroll point, tied at 1-1 now. This will be Chloe Ludwig with the first serve here for Carroll. This is probably a little miscommunication there from Ballard, but free balling over. That's going to be Ashworth to Tigas to Ayala, blocked, dug up by Gross. That is Tigas. Back to Ayala. It's going to be dug up that time by Schurter, and it's going to be a pushback or a block there for Carroll.
I don't think it quite got there. She was there to block that one, but it actually hit the top of the tape down. So it'd be a kill, but no touch.
So a kill there for the Tigers. 2-1. Sending it away is going to be Ludwig. Blocked at the net. This is Askelson. Blocked again is Ashworth. Askelson blocked again by the Carroll Tigers. Tigas will get the dig. Sent over by Jorgensen to Ayala, and that is going to be the point. Tool off of Boak.
Yeah, nice job that time. She pushed that one deep gap. Got a touch on that one, but not able to play it. So nice tip that time.
So now it is 3-1 in favor of the Carroll Tigers. Once again, Ludwig sends it away. Passed up to Ackelson. On the attack is going to be Miller, but they are going to get the block for the Carroll Tigers.
Yeah, nice job that time by Tigas and Schabel. Made that wall and got that stop.
Tigers rolling early on here in set number 4, 4-1. This will once again be Ludwig who will send it away. Ludwig on the way.
Oh, nice shank.
Boak is going to get off of her arms a little awkwardly. And Carroll takes a 5-1 lead.
Nice ace that time. That one went from middle back and landed all the way in the Ballard student section to the left. So big time shank that time. Nice serve, a nice cut serve.
Great strong serve by Ludwig. Let's see if we can get another one here. 5-1. This time it's Ashworth. Over to Ackelson. Dug up, attempted there by the Tigers, but it falls just down. And that'll be a point for Ballard.
Chloe tried to pop that one up and not able to do it. But good service run there. 5-2 lead going in. Now we got to see if we can just get the push on. Now they got Baumgartner up front early. They're going to switch her back to rotation even after they won.
Kerrigan Boak will send this one away. This will be Gross over to Tigas. Here comes Ayala. Not blocked this time. Off the arm of Schurter. And that'll be a point tool for Ayala.
Yeah, that time they set her a little bit farther off the net, gave her room to work. She was able to go up over that block of Baumgartner and down to that back corner. So nice job that time of making that adjustment.
6-2 in favor of Carroll. This is Tigas who will send it away to Boak. Over to Ackelson. This is Ashworth, dug up that time by Tuning. To Tigas. Over by Schabel. Dug up that time again by the Bombers.
Ooh,
Inglet that time. Jorgensen keeping the play alive. Freeballing it over is going to be Tigas. Dug up that time by Schurter. On the attack, blocked at the net from Baumgartner. Ballard is able to get it back. That is going to be Ashworth with the kill. Oh, man, what a back and forth there for Carroll and Ballard.
What I don't understand, you got somebody like Baumgartner who's got a long reach, a good jump. Why they're short setting her into the block. I would be setting that thing so high and let her hit down over the top of my block, but good for us if they're not doing that.
Ashworth sends it over to Tuning. This is going to be a touch there by Schabel. Dug up that time by Ballard. Over by Ashworth. Dug up again by Tigas. Ayala will push it over. Dug up by Ashworth.
Get a free ball here. Nope, roll.
All the way over is going to be Schurter to Tuning. Sending it over, touched by Ballard. They're not going to try for it. That was Brandt who just kind of put it over. And
she did a hard roll, but almost too short. Caught the top of the tape, rolled right into the hands of the block. Luckily, she got a touch. It was trying to go out of bounds and hit the antenna as well, but good roll.
Sending this one over will be Schabel. Ashworth will get it to Ackelson. Over to lucky break for Carroll. Keeping the play alive that time was Thornock, but it rolls right on the net, and it falls into Carroll Tigers territory.
Again, didn't get the hands pressed, so it comes down your face. And coach was wanting to lift over there. It would have been close. It was definitely popped up. You can't have it on your arms that long. But, again, good job out of Carroll.
This will be Peyton Ackelson who will send it away. This is going to be Tigas. Over that time to Thornock, but is dug by the Bombers. Set up on the attack is Schurter, digging it, trying to at least is Tuning, but she can't get the height on that one, and it's now 7-5 Carroll.
Yeah, it took a nosedive right at her feet, but I like the way they're setting Ayala back now and giving her room to work, and she's able to really get a little more on it and not worry about the block.
Peyton Ackelson sends it away. On the attack is Brandt, sends it over, dug up by the Bombers. On the attack that time is going to be Schurter, dug up by Tuning, sent over there by Tigas. Over by the freshman Peyton. This is Josie. Back to Tigas. Back to Brandt. Lucky break there is that's going to be Jorgensen with a dig. Ayala blocked at the net. Dug up by Ayala. Set up by Thornock. Sent over by Jorgensen. Here comes Baumgartner with the attack. Dug up that time by Tigges. On the attack is Brandt. Off the hands that time of Ballard. And that'll be a good one there for Alyssa Brandt.
Yeah, nice job, Alyssa Brandt, that time going line. She's been going cross, cross, cross. Went down line, only had one girl to beat, took it off top of her hands and out. So nice job of making that adjustment on the fly.
That could have been dangerous for either of those teams. Carroll getting the break there, 8-5. Ayala will send it away. This time will be Boak. Over to Scherter. Dug up by Ayala. Here comes Ludwig on the attack. Dug up by Scherter again. This will be Askelson. Over to Baumgartner, but it is going to be...
She carried that one. She threw that. Her hand was on her a little bit too long. You can toss, but she was tossing down almost like a pitch. So you can do a little quick hitter.
Right.
She carried that one. That one was almost like a fastball trying to finish up.
So this again will be Ayala who will send it away. This is Boak to Askelson. Over to Scherter, but it's off of Ayala.
Yeah, that one caught hands up high, and she was able to hit that one with enough authority, got the back row. Really tough place for Ayala because you don't know which way that ball's going to come off those hands.
That's been tough here tonight for Carroll, unable to get those pushes on the serve receives, and sometimes just on that second hit. So it'll be Baumgartner send it over. This time Jorgensen over to Tigges. This is Ayala sending it from the 10-foot line. Back over to the Carroll Tigers. Brandt on the attack. She's blocked. Keeping it alive is Ayala. Sent over. Ashworth with the dig. This time over to Scherter. To Ludwig. Over this time to Thornock. And the point's going to go to
That's going to go to Ballard. 4 hits. Hit the top of the tape. Didn't get over for a block.
And that's a tough break there. It was a really good back and forth between those teams. Now Carroll still up 9-7, but this will be Baumgartner with the serve. It's on the way. Jorgensen to Tigges. Over to Ludwig. She gets it to Baumgartner. Set up by Ackelson. This is going to be Miller trying to attack it. Puts it into the net, and the Tigers now 10-7.
Yeah, bad pass started that whole thing out, and she was just not able to transition where she wanted to get a good hit. Good break for the Tigers. See if Gross now can get us on a run. Give us some room to play.
10-7 here in set number 4. Ava Gross will send it away for the Tigers. Her serve is on the way. It is into Pagan Askelson. Sent over. Jorgensen. Over to Tigges. Sent over there by Thornock. Dug up that time by Boak. Free balled over by Scherter. Jorgensen. Over to Gross. Sent over by Ayala. Dug up there by Ashworth. On the attack that time is going to be Miller. Dug up by Ayala. Ludwig on the attack. She's going to push. Very good placement there by... That time by Ludwig, but it's sent over by Scherter. Dug up by Jorgensen. On the attack, it's going to be Thornock. Getting up for it's going to be Scherter. And she won't be able to get it as that's going to be Ludwig sending it underneath the net that time.
Yeah, what a great job, though. Ludwig threw it from the left side, did a nice push right over the net, right corner. Good job of covering that. That usually gets a point, but really nice heads-up play by Carroll, just not able to finish it off.
So this will be Scherter. Ballard down 10-8. Scherter will send it away for the Bombers. Jorgensen trying to get the serve received there. Goes a little bit too far forward. And Ballard now only down a point at 10-9.
Yeah, Carroll's got to get this serve receive up. You got to get up there, take away that short serve, get a good pass and get that base set, get everything settled down, and make a good pass.
Riley Scherter again for Ballard. Sends this one away. This is Ayala over to Tigges. Up down to Thornock, who's blocked at the net that time by Ashworth.
We're going to have a timeout here.
And that timeout is going to be called on the floor by Carroll, and we are going to take it with them. We're back here in 30 seconds here on Kick 106.7.
Insurance, a partner of Grinnell Mutual, we understand teamwork. We believe that hard work pays off, and we know it takes coming together to win. Our team values community and supporting each other. Now's the time to get back at it and return to the field to support our local athletes. To help promote that culture, we are working with Jeff Storyhand to capture our youth in photos from local events, and they will be shared with you on our Facebook page. Experience working together as a winning team. Call Wholesale Mutual today at 792-4525 for all your insurance needs.
And we're back back here live from the Gatorade broadcast booth here on Kick 106.7. Tyler Bruner, Jeff Honnold joining you here tonight. Got Nathan Cohen's back in the studio. And don't forget, you can also watch this broadcast on our YouTube channel. Just search 1380 KCIM. We got Mr. Travis Brinks over here manning the video tonight. But we're going to get it going. 10-10 tie here in set number 4. Scherter send it over to Ayala. Over to Tigges. Sets it on over. Ackelson. Over this time to Tigges. Over to Ludwig, who's going to send it long and away.
Yep.
And the Bombers now 11-10.
She saw the block there. She was going to go cross court. Tried to go high then and missed the hands. Try to get that back line. That's a really tough shot. She should have just stayed where she was at and just swing hard.
Askelson will send it away. Jorgensen this time with the serve receive. That is Tigges trying to get it over, but just right close to the net there.
Yeah, again, I'd like to see those arms come down and make that pass rather than at your face. Take a couple steps back on that and just make a nice arm pass.
That's been kind of the Achilles heel tonight, serve receiving for the Tigers. Scherter sends it away. Ayala this time to Tigges. Up now to Thornock, who's going to get dug up, but can they send it away? They can. That is Askelson sending it away. Ludwig on the attack, blocked at the net. Dug up that time by Jorgensen. Ludwig will try it again. This time just puts it into the net.
Yeah, trying to get too fancy with that one rather than just swinging hard like she's been doing. Tried to take a little off and took too much off that one.
Ballard right now in control, 13-10 here in set number 4. This is Scherter again with the serve. This is Ayala. Over to Tigges. Ludwig, cross court. Dug up that time by Ashworth. This is Askelson, to Scherter. He's going to put it into the net, and the Tigers will get control of the serve again, down to 13-11.
Yeah, she tried to change right in the mid-swing, going from cross court where the block everybody set up down line, and now they'll make that. Now it's good for the Tigers. They needed this break. See if they can get a serve and run and go.
Jorgensen will send this one away. Over now to Askelson. This is Ashworth, who's going to get the tool off of Jorgensen.
Yeah, she had a clean look cross court. The block didn't get there in time, and Jorgensen just had to take the punishment on that one with no block.
We're going to get a substitution for Ballard. Coming out is Peyton Askelson. Coming back into the contest, does look like Memphis Inglet will come back in. Here to serve it away this time is going to be Riley Askelson. This is Tigges. Over that time to Ludwig. Dug up by Ballard, but the second hit's going to fall right between Scherter and Miller. And Carroll
yeah,
gains control.
Usually the setter takes second ball. I'm not sure what they were doing there, but
both kind of looked at each other.
Yeah.
One too sure, kind of confused. All of the above.
Yeah, it happens.
Ludwig will send it over. This is Ballard to Askelson. This is into the face that time of Miller. She was kind of trying to move around, probably transition a little bit in front of the net, but she gets kind of a ball to the face there.
Yeah, the block went right down at her. She's trying to get it by there. Nice job that time making the wall.
13-14. Carroll is down. Ludwig send this one away. This is Askelson. Over that time to Ashworth. Dug up that time by Gross. On the attack is Schabel. Dug up by Tigges. This is Ayala. Dug up that time by Scherter. Askelson over to Ashworth. It is tried to be dug up by Gross, but kind of gets in front of her there.
Yeah, right down line, right at her. She just had to put her hands up and take that one, not able to pop it in the air. I'd like to see her maybe open her hands just a little bit more, maybe soften that.
Kerrigan Boak this time. Ballard up 15-13. This is Jorgensen. Over to Tigges. This is Ayala. What a great shot there by Ayala.
Yeah, she did a thumb down cut right around Baumgartner. Baumgartner was there for the block, put it right past her left arm and down for the kill, and that's exactly what Tigers needed. Now they need a service run here to get themselves a little bit of a cushion.
15-14 here in set number 4. Carroll is down by a point. This will be Tigges sending it away. This is Boak. Up to Askelson, to Ashworth. Dug up that time by Jorgensen. Is blocked at the net. That was Ayala trying to get it over, but she's blocked.
Yeah, good job, Baumgartner. Just patrolling the net right there. Got at an angle with Ayala, knowing she was going to want to go cross court with that because down line would have been too tough. Just sat there and waited for that ball to get there and blocked it.
16-14. Ballard leads this one. This is Ashworth sending it away. It is long and away. And now it will be a point for Carroll.
Yeah, good job that time. Back row, all three of them went back there, yelled out. Called that one. Now they got to get this run going.
here for Carroll. They're down by a point. Jump serving it. It's going to be Schabel, but she's going to put that one into the net.
Yeah, that time she got a low toss and just no chance for that one to go. She finished it out, but that one really didn't have any chance of getting over.
17-15 here in set number 4. This will be the freshman again, Peyton Askelson. We'll send it away for Ballard. This is Tuning. Jorgensen. They got to free ball it over. This will be Tuning to free ball it over. Boak will get the dig. Over that time to Askelson. Sending it over is going to be Peyton Askelson. With the touch there is Thornock, but digging it up is going to be Ballard. Ashworth sends it over to Jorgensen. On this time is going to be Brandt. She's dug up that time by Ballard. Askelson sent over into the net is Ashworth. And this is the Carroll Tigers grabbing another point.
Yeah, and Carroll's got to win this serve receive battle. They won the first 2 games pretty easily by controlling that. They made a switch in game 3, did Ballard, and Carroll's really kind of struggling with that. They got to finish this out with the serve receive.
Ayala will send this one away. This will be Boak over that time to Riley. On the dig is going to be Josie Ayala getting up for it. That's going to be Ludwig. 2 Ballard Bombers going for that one. Boak will send this one up. This is Scherter over to Jorgensen. Over to Tigges, and it will be out.
Brandt tried to tip it to the right and tipped it out of bounds.
So now it is 18-16. Ballard leads here in set 4.
Tried to get that line just over top of the block and drifted off a little bit to the right and out of bounds.
Baumgartner this time will send it over. It's on the way. Low serve. Josie over to Tigges to Ludwig, who gets a really good push that time. That's what she was looking for before.
Yeah, that time she went a little bit shorter. She was going all the way to that corner, just dropped it right in that middle circle for the point. Good job of going on the other direction.
Good look there for Ludwig. Gets the point, gives Carroll the serve again. This will be Ava Gross, who will send it away. Down by a point, 18-17 here in set 4. Serve is on the way from Gross. This time it is Peyton Askelson. Dug up that time by Gross. It is into the net for Ballard. They're able to free ball it over. Jorgensen over to Tigges to Ludwig, who gets it off of a Ballard, but they keep it alive. It's Peyton Askelson to Ashworth. Dug up that time by Gross. Getting it over, it's going to be Thornock. Dug up that time by Ashworth. On the attack, it's going to be Scherter, but she is going to get...
They got block out of bounds.
Blocked out of bounds. Tough break there for Carroll. They've done really good with the block, but just can't. At times, it's just either going through a hand or it's gone off a weird way.
Yeah, they turned out. You got to be turned in, so they turned out, and the ball hit their hands and went out of bounds. Got to finish.
19-17 in favor of Ballard. So be Tigges. Touch at the net is going to be Thornock, and Ballard sending it over is going to be Peyton Askelson to Jorgensen. Back over again to Thornock. Dug up again by the Carroll Tigers. This time is Ludwig. Dug up by Ashworth. Over to Askelson. To Ashworth again. Dug up by Gross. Sent over by Tigges, and she'll get the point.
Tigges put that thing right down the donut. Nice. Stayed on the ground. Just a nice, easy little slap with her wrist. Got it to the middle of the floor for the kill, and that's exactly what Tigers needed. They were in trouble there. Now let's see. Hannah had a nice run to start the game. See if she can get us on a run like she did last time. About a 4 or 5 point lead here.
So this will be Jorgensen. Down by a point again. 19-18 here in set 4. Jorgensen sends this one away. This will be passed up. Askelson this time over to Miller. Dug up by Ayala. Over to Ludwig. It's called out.
Missed it cross court. Tried to hit short cross court. Should have deep that time and just didn't get it down in time.
20-18 here in set 4 in favor of Ballard. This will be Riley Askelson, who will send it away for the Bombers. And it's on the way. This will be Gross. Over to Tigges. Over to Ludwig, who's dug up. This is Boak. Sent over to Scherter, who's going to send it far and away. Point now to Carroll.
Yeah, good job that time. Everybody recognized that and pulled out of that one. So, all right, Ludwig got the game started with some good serving. See if she can get it going here.
Chloe Ludwig. Tigers down again by a point, 20-19. It's on the way. This will be Boak. Over to Riley Askelson. This is Ashworth pushing it over to Gross. To Tigges. Over to Ayala. Dug up that time by Boak. This will be Ashworth is blocked at the net. setting it up, free balling it. That is going to be Ayala. Over that time to Scherter, to Askelson, to Ashworth, dug up by Gross. Setting it over is going to be Ayala, dug up again by Ashworth. Set it by Askelson. It is out for England.
Missed it wide. Nice job that time by the Tigers. Now they're starting to play with softer hands, keeping that ball alive rather than just slapping at it. Making some ball control moves, and that's really nice out of Carroll right now.
Tied at 20-20 here in set number 4. Chloe Ludwig sends this one away. This is Boak trying to keep it alive. Won't be able to do so, and the Carroll Tigers will take the lead at 21-20.
Nice ace when you need it that time by Chloe Ludwig, and that's going to get your timeout.
That is a timeout called on the floor by Ballard. We're going to take it with them. We're back here in 30 seconds on Kick 106.7.
When you're thinking about the
St. Anthony Regional Hospital, the regional leader in healthcare, dedicated to improving the health of the people they serve. At St. Anthony Regional Cancer Center, you'll find the convenience of cancer and oncology consultation and treatment in one convenient location. At St. Anthony Clinic, you'll find a team of doctors and nurses that care about you and your family's health. St. Anthony Clinic is devoted to comprehensive health care for people of all ages. For every stage of life, always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
We're back here live on the Gatorade broadcast booth here on Kick 106.7. Tyler Bruner, Jeff Honnold joining you here tonight. Got Nathan Coates back in the studio hanging out, making sure we don't mess anything up on the back end of life here for tonight.
You think he's awake?
Yeah, hopefully. I hope so. Maybe he's taking a nap. I'm not too sure.
He might be.
But we are here in set number 4. Carroll Tigers take a 21-20 lead. This is Chloe Ludwig who'll send it away. Over to Boak. This is Askelson. Over that time, that is going to be England. On the attack this time for Carroll. Trying to block it. It was going to be Shabel and Ayala, but they can't do it.
Try to get that at the top, and then try to reach back up. Just not able to get that hands pushed across. It was too high for her. So Carroll now is going to have to do it with serve receive.
21-21. This is Boak to send it over. This is Tuning. Up to Tigges. On the attack that time is going to be Shabel. She's blocked. Carroll able to send it over. Here comes Tuning again with Ayala trying to send it over with the dig. Jorgensen will get the dig that time. Tigges over that time to Shabel.
They tried to slide. Tried to slide her around the right-hand side and just didn't get quite set and sailed that long. But good idea. That block is in there causing problems, so they're trying to move the bodies away from her, and that one just not able to get it out in front of her. It's more over her head.
22-21 in favor of Ballard. It's Kerrigan Boak who will send it away. This is into the ground. That was Tuning trying to get the serve receive.
You got a timeout.
And another timeout is called on the floor. We'll take it with them back here in 30 seconds on Kick 106.7.
At Team Auto Group
is Iowa. And Avela Bank has called Iowa home since 1870. With 17 locations across the state, we're proud to be part of your community. Right now, you can open an Avela Bank Simply Free checking account for you or your business and get a new debit card immediately. We'll even buy your old bank's unused checks. Stop by or visit us online to see how we're making better banking available for you. Avela Bank, member FDIC.
23-21, set 4 here in favor of the Ballard Bombers. Kerrigan Bach, or will send it away. This is going to be over to Tigges. Ayala is blocked at the net. Jorgensen able to get the dig. Ayala will try again. This time, she will get it.
She hits a little harder, a little higher this time and get it right off Baumgartner for that tool kill. Nice job of using those high hands and smacking them, getting that point.
That ball was probably spinning pretty quickly when it came off of that touch. 23-22 now in favor of Ballard. Carroll trying to come back here. This will be Tigges who sends it away. Over to Miller. This is Askelson. Over to, this is Baumgartner with the attack and the kill.
Yeah, I like her out of left side. That's a good look for her. And she was able to look cross court, nobody home, just put that baby down.
It is set point here for Ballard, 24-22. This will be Ashworth. Sends it away. This is Tuning up to Bryant. Over to Ayala, who's going to send it far and away. And set number 4 belongs to the Ballard Bombers at 25. 22. We are going to step away here for 2 minutes. We got set number 5 coming up here on Kick 106.7.
Roselle Mutual Insurance, a partner of Grinnell Mutual, we understand teamwork. We believe that hard work pays off, and we know it takes coming together to win. Our team values community and supporting each other. Now's the time to get back at it and return to the field to support our local athletes. To help promote that culture, we are working with Jeff Storyhand to capture our youth in photos from local events, and they will be shared with you on our Facebook page. Experience working together as a winning team. Call Roselle Mutual today at 792-4525 for all your insurance needs.
People want and deserve more comfort, efficiency, and reliability, both in their homes and places of work. Dries Company will be there to meet these challenges, whether we are designing a new system or servicing your existing equipment. We are a rapidly growing company that strives to meet and exceed all your expectations. No matter if you are looking to buy new appliances or need the help from one of our certified technicians, we are here for you. We pride ourselves in our installation and service. Dries Company, servicing the Carroll area since 1933.
Olson's Outdoor Power is your one-stop service and equipment shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
From footings to framing to finish. For farm, home, or commercial, for more than 90 years, Wall Lake Lumber Company has been proud to help our communities grow. With 4 convenient locations and one of the largest building material inventories in the area, we are sure to be able to fill all your building needs. From project design and estimating to friendly advice, we can't wait to be part of the process for you. Wall Lake Lumber, with locations in Wall Lake, Lakeview, Odebolt, and Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumberyard.
Back here on the Gatorade broadcast booth here on Kick 106.7, Tyler Bruner and Jeff Honnold joining you here tonight. We're in set 5, Carroll and Ballard. Carroll took sets 1 and 2. Ballard took 3 and 4. And what needs to change here?
They need to get better at serve receive. The first 2 games, they won that part of the game easily to Carroll. The scramble game's about even, but they've got to win the serve receive battle.
So we get it going here. This is going to be Askelson sending it over to Ashworth, who is going to get the tool off of the block from Carroll.
Yeah, and right now Ballard has all the momentum. Everything they're touching right now is going well. They're making decent passes. Carroll's got to stop that momentum by making good passes and getting big swings.
Ludwig comes on out. Madison Tuning comes back into the contest here for Carroll. Serving it away here for Ballard will be Riley Askelson. We'll try to name him by Riley and Peyton here tonight. On the attack that time is going to be Schabel. Dug up that time by Boak. Set up by Riley. Sent over by Boak. That is Tigges to Jorgensen, over to Ayala, blocked at the net. Freebold over, it's out though. They're going to call it out. It was close by Tuning.
Tuning's diving at it. I don't think she could get her hands on it. She would have, but she was well out. The referee's staring right down the line. Tigges staring down the line as well. But yeah, Tuning tried to give him a point there, but you know what? It worked out in Tigers' favor. See if they can finish this off. We're only going to 15, so you don't have time to mess around. You got to do it by 5.
You did not. Tigges will send this one away.
Rotation error.
Rotation error. That's what they kind of needed here. So 2-1.
Yeah,
that's the second one there.
Yeah, and it's just a matter of overlapping a little bit. But you have got to push at Carroll. So you do these games by 5 on this one. So every 5 points. So get to 5 first. Seems like if you can get to 9, that usually is the breaker on most teams.
So this will be Caitlin Tigges again. She'll send it away here for Carroll. Up 2-1 here in set number 5. Again, we only go to 15. This is on the way. This is Ashworth. Over to Riley. Over to Inglet. It's going to be dug up by Carroll. Jorgensen sets it up. Pushing it over that time is going to be Thordock.
See, Carroll did a lot more attacking. There you go.
And there it is.
So Carroll attacked in the first 2 games. They were getting a lot of hits, a lot of stuff. Now they're pushing and tipping and rolling, and the block is the reason for that. All those touches they were getting. You put something over soft, it usually comes back hard. So I always like to at least get some kind of attack and try to keep them out of the system.
It's 2-2 now. Ballard control of the serve. It's Boak will send it away. Jorgensen Over that time to Tigas. Off the net. Going to bounce it around. Free ball that time by Jorgensen. This is Boak setting it up. Over to Ashworth, who's dug up that time by Tuning. Over to Tigas, off of Ayala, but that time it's called out.
Yeah, that time the set was too far outside, and Josie took a swing at it, but it hit the antenna, so it was out of bounds.
3-2 in favor of Ballard. This one will be served away by Boak. This is Jorgensen. Over to Tigas. On the attack that time, Shable. They keep it alive. Ballard does. Tuning trying to get over. Ayala's got a free ball it over. She will. This is Ashworth. Over to Riley. On the attack is going to be Baumgartner. Dug up that time by Jorgensen. On the attack is Brandt. It's off the hands. Saving it is Boak. Free balling it over is going to be Ackelson. Riley. Jorgensen. Over that time to Shable. Over to Brandt, who's going to get the nice, just soft touch over and gets the point.
Yeah, she got that spot she missed last time. It's just over the net, behind the block, right in that corner, and a nice touch drop pass there.
Brandt's been doing a very good job of those touches, just right where she needs to put them. And now this is going to be Shable with the serve. And it's going to be an ace right off of, it looked like Ashworth there.
Yeah, just a little short cutter. That's a nice spot.
So once again, this will be Shable to send this one away. Here for the Tigers. They now lead it 4-3. Jump serve on the way. This is Boak. Up to Riley. On the attack is Ashworth, who's blocked at the net. Now they're coming alive here in set 5.
Yeah, that's a nice job out of the Tigers that time.
The Carroll bench, the Carroll players are getting excited now. Moving some of that energy back to their side of the court. This is going to be against Shable, but this time going to serve it into the net.
Yeah, she was worried more about the direction than she was about the height. You got to get that toss up, regardless of where you're going to go with it.
Ashworth will control the serve here for Ballard. They are down 5-4. This is going to be Jorgensen over to Tigas. Taking it over is Stornock, who gets the touch and the point. So that will be Carroll point. Tool there for Thornock.
Yeah, it was out of bounds. I missed the touch, but it went through a lot of hands. So
it went through somebody's. Somewhere along the journey, it got off of a finger or a hand. 6-4 lead here for Carroll. Josie Ayala will send this one away. This one is there to Boak, to Riley. Sent over by Ashworth. It is just over the net. That'll be a point for Ballard.
Yeah, she hit the top of the net, had just enough on it where it fell over. But, again, Tigers are in control. All you got to do is make a good pass here. Break that momentum, put it right back on them.
Inglet will come on out. Peyton Askelson will come on out. We'll call Riley and Peyton by their first names just to make it a little bit easier there. Peyton sends it away. This is Brandt. Saving it is going to be Tigas. Free ball over by the Tigers. That is Ashworth. Over to Askelson. Sent over. Dug by Josie. Trying to keep it alive that time was Tigas. Was just not there for it.
No, it was a good job. They pulled the left side. Instead of hitting way outside, they pulled her in that gap, that 3 gap we call it. And there was no block there. She's able to get a big swing on that one.
So sending it again is going to be Peyton over to Ayala. To Tigas. Free balled over by Brandt. This is Askelson. This is Peyton. On the attack now, Ludwig pops it up. This is going to be dug up by Boak. On the attack this time, Scherner, but she puts it into the net.
Yeah, and Carroll got lucky there. They've been tapping and rolling things over, trying not to make a mistake, and luckily Ballard did for them, but they got to keep that pressure on with those hard hits.
Brandt will come on out. Ava Gross back into it. She's going to serve it away here for Carroll as they're up 7-6. Gross serve on the way. This is Boak with it. Over to Askelson. Over to Ashworth. Dug up that time by Ayala. This is Tigas. Over to Ludwig. That time dug up by Ashworth. Set up by Riley. Sent over. That is Scherner. Over to Ludwig. Gets the touch and gets the point.
No, they called that a pancake.
They got it. The pancake is still alive. Ludwig is going to touch it again, but that time it's going to be dug up by Scherner. Pushed over by Ashworth, and she is not going to get the point. Puts it into the net.
Pushed it straight in the net, but what a great pancake out of the freshman. Getting that hand down there and keeping that ball alive. Those are tough to do.
That got me there. I was quite surprised they called it a pancake. I think the line judge there, I'm not too sure what they're talking about here. Ashworth.
Well, there was that. She shoved in that and she kind of slammed it down.
She did. Okay, well, 8-6 now for Carroll. It's probably the discussion now that where Ashworth, I could see visibly mad about that one. That is Gross. Ludwig now over to Tigges. Free balled over. They had to get it over. That is going to be Askelson. Sent over by Riley. Jorgensen. Now to Tigges. To Ludwig. This is going to be Baumgartner. Over to Boak. They're going to get it over. That time Scherter over to Jorgensen. Tigges trying to keep it alive. That time was Ludwig, but she just kind of wasn't there. Fell. And it'll be a point for Ballard.
Yeah, Ludwig Tigges that time was trying to steer Thormark where she wanted. Rather than just setting the ball and let her do the work with her hands, she was trying to steer it with the set, and that doesn't usually work out well.
Baumgartner will send it away here for Ballard. This will be Gross. Over to Tigges. That time is going to be a kill for Thornock.
Nice swing, nice set that time by Tigges. Set Thornock up. That time she set it, let Thornock do the cutting, and that's what happens. So the setter just wants to put the ball out there and let that hitter do all the work.
9-7 lead here for Carroll. This will be Jorgensen to send it away. This one kept alive that time by the Bombers. This is Ashworth. It's out.
Free ball out.
Wow, free ball will be set too far away for Ballard, and the Carroll Tigers take it 10-7 here in set number 5. We'll take a 30-second break with them. We're back here on Kick 106.7.
Hi, this is Don. The team is not only fun, it can give our students a sense of identity and help them develop long-term relationships. This is Dr. Nate Luth, Next Generation Chiropractic. Student athletes, make sure you are taking care of your body before, during, and after the game. Proper warm-ups and cool-down are vital to staying on the field or court, and having regular chiropractic appointments can help reduce the risk of injury. Stay in the game by taking care of your body. Good luck to all area student athletes this season. Let's stay healthy and have fun.
Back here from the Gatorade broadcast booth on Kick 106.7, Hannah Jorgensen will send it away. Carroll is up 10-7. They send this one away. Boak will get the serve receive over to Riley. This time over to Scherter, dug up by Josie Ayala. Over to Tigges. This is Ludwig with the attack. This is Ashworth with the dig. To Askelson. Over that time. Tried to block it. Scherter gets it into the hands of the Carroll Tigers, and she'll get a tool.
Yeah, Shavel in that time was there, just not able to get that hand pressed across enough to get that stop. So off the hands and down for a kill.
10-8 in favor of the Carroll Tigers, but this is going to be sent over by Scherter. Josie Ayala with the serve receive. Tigges pushed over by Ludwig. Dug up that time by Boak. To Riley. Sent over that time by Ashworth, who sends it far and away.
Yeah, no touch on that one. This section's calling for it, but there's no touch. Hands were down, so nice job by the Tigers right now. I got a little nervous on that one. That one might have been called 2 on the set. It was close, but see if the Tigers could finish that with Chloe.
11-8. Chloe Ludwig sends it over. Block on the net. That is Josie Ayala with another great block.
Yeah, nice job that time by Chloe, though, getting that hard serve in there, and that'll be a timeout.
Timeout called on the floor. We're going to keep it here for this timeout, but you know what, Jeff? This has been an entertaining matchup back and forth, but you know what? Right now here in set 5, I think this is the best that Carroll has looked, I think, since set 2.
I would agree. I thought set 1 and 2, they looked really good. In set 3, they started out well. It looks like they relaxed. Well, and again, give Ballard the credit. They brought that freshman in. She made a difference in their back row. They were really hammering away on the serves and getting a lot of easy ones. That settled them down a little bit, and they really got going. And Carroll really started to struggle then in back row. They didn't get that passing like they had been. Again, that's all a concentration thing, and there's some pretty good serves coming in. But now they're kind of settling back in. They're getting the serves in. They're passing well. They're getting some good contact. See if they can finish this out.
Once again, Chloe Ludwig controls the serve here for Carroll. They're up 12-8. She'll send this one away. This will be Boak again. Set up by Riley. Over that time to Ashworth. Dug up that time by Jorgensen. Ayala keeping the play alive. Freeballed over by, that is going to be Ludwig. Riley over that time to Ashworth, who sends it far and away again.
Yeah, that one I did not see any touch at all. That one she's just sending off the top of the tape. That is the top of the tape and out.
So that's probably what they were mistaking there.
It hit the top of the tape. It didn't hit any hands.
That's a That's tough. The coach for Ballard, they're not too happy about that one.
There was no touch. I saw tape. I didn't see hands.
So Ludwig again controls the serve, 13-8. She sends it away. This is Boak. Up to Riley. This is Ashworth. Dug up by Jorgensen. Might free ball it. No. This is Josie Ayala.
Net.
They're going to call net violation on Carroll. That one was kind of a late one a little bit there.
No, they said that Shable caught it.
Okay.
You can catch net. Legally can catch net when you turn around.
Okay.
And that's what your hair's supposed not to call it, but they still call it. So you can get it as you're turning. There's a lot of different ways you can catch that net. So
just got to be careful of that one.
Yeah, I don't like it. It used to be down to the tape only, but
Riley Askelson. This is Jorgensen who's going to get it off a little awkwardly of the serve receive. And now Carroll still up 13-10, but Ballard controls the serve.
Yeah, now you guys got to settle down. That was one bad pass. Make a good pass. Concentrate on it. Get a good pass up your setter. Get a kill.
Serve is on the way. Jorgensen. This is now Tigges to Ayala, who's going to be dug up that time by Scherter. On the attack is Ashworth. It's out.
There is no touch. I don't know why she's begging. That thing's a mile high. There's nobody even close to touching that.
So 14-10. Carroll Tigers now with set and match point.
When you beg, these girls beg every time. When you beg for touch every time, you're not going to get it.
Here controlling the serve this time. This will be Tigges. Sends it away. This is Ashworth on the attack. Ayala is in the Raptors, and the Carroll Tigers will get it here tonight in set 5.
Wow, nice job that time of sitting in that, pounding that last one down for the kill, and did what they had to do. It wasn't pretty in game 3 and 4. They played it close, but not able to finish it out. But boy, in game 5, they hung around, did what they needed to do, and controlled the match. Really nice job by Carroll.
I'll tell you what, I could hardly stand in my seat for that one, but the Carroll Tigers will get it tonight here in set number 5. Close match after, or close set after close set, but the Carroll Tigers get it done here in set number 5, 15-10. We are going to step away. When we come back, we'll have the Mackey Motors post-game show. We'll talk with head coach Michaela Klink, one of her players. It's coming up next here on Kick 106.7.
At Carroll County Solid Waste, we deliver environmental services together. Why together? Because together we're stronger and more effective. We're proud to partner with you to recycle plastics. Recyclable plastic will have the number 1 or 2 inside the recycle symbol. It's generally a food, beverage, soap, or cleaner container. Make sure they're empty, give them a quick rinse if possible, and put the cap back on. These plastics are not recyclable. They belong in the trash. Visit our website at carrollcountylandfill.com for details of how you can be part of the recycling team, because together, everyone achieves more.
This is Iowa, and Avela Bank has called Iowa home since 1870. With 17 locations across the state, we're proud to be part of your community. Right now, you can open an Avela Bank Simply Free checking account for you or your business and get a new debit card immediately. We'll even buy your old bank's unused checks. Stop by or visit us online to see how we're making better banking available for you. Avela Bank, member FDIC.
From footings to framing to finish. For farm, home, or commercial, for more than 90 years, Wall Lake Lumber Company has been proud to help our communities grow. With 4 convenient locations and one of the largest building material inventories in the area, we are sure to be able to fill all your building needs. From project design and estimating to friendly advice, we can't wait to be part of the process for you. Wall Lake Lumber, with locations in Wall Lake, Lakeview, Odebolt, and Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumberyard.
Can your roof handle extreme hail conditions? Ours can. Check it out. As you can see, our Brinks roof has stood up to the test with 0 damage. As for our competitors, well, theirs did not. Is your roof worn out or needs repair? Know that not all roofers and shingles are created equal. If you need honest feedback whether your roof needs to be repaired or replaced, get a second opinion. And call the Roof Pros at Brinks Exteriors, 920-ROOF-PRO.
Being a part of a team is not only fun, it can give our students a sense of identity and help them develop long-term relationships. This is Dr. Nate Luth, Next Generation Chiropractic. Student athletes, make sure you are taking care of your body before, during, and after the game. Proper warm-ups and cool-down are vital to staying on the field or court and having regular chiropractic.
.7, Tyler Bruner, Jeff Honnold joining you here tonight on the Mackey Motors post-game show. Find your roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City. Close set after close set here for tonight. Made for some entertaining volleyball. But I tell you what, Jeff, this was a contest that Carroll at first had some really good speed, had some really good strength, but like we said, tapered off a little bit in sets 3 and 4, but really came back with a strong set 5.
Yeah, game 1 and 2, they really controlled them with the serve. Ballard really struggled getting that ball up to the setter at all. Never really got any good swings at Carroll. Carroll was able to control that whole back end of the back row, was able to make easy passes off of light passes, and everything was easy to go. They made a change in 3. They took they replaced and put a freshman out there, and she made a difference. She made some really good passes. Was in the right spots. Carroll then began to struggle, and you could see that on the serves. They changed their target. And that changed the visual eye for the Tigers, and they also changed the rotation. So it really kind of messed things up on the serving side for Carroll. And I thought Carroll let up a little bit on the back row passing. I thought games 3 and 4, they struggled in the back row a little bit on the passing side of that and just didn't control it like they did in games 1 and 2. But game 3, that all switched, and I thought they come around and really passed pretty well. And then, of course, the hitting came along with that. So, passing leads to hitting, leads to everything. So if you struggle in one area, it makes it tough.
It does. And I think at times, some credit due to Ballard. They really started to control up front with Carroll. They really started to read those hits and really started to block very well. And Carroll at times was just kind of starstruck a little bit at that point.
Yeah, you get those touches on there, and a lot of the ladies like to have that ball come through clean, and they struggle when it's not. And she's a guy, I tell you, Baumgartner's a heck of a player. I saw that in the warm-ups. I'm like, we're going to have trouble here. And that was going to be there. So you got to, I thought Josie did a nice job of staying off the net, going high hands. And Josie, I thought, had a really good game tonight. Played her game. Did a lot of nice things, but we expect that out of Josie, and that's what we've come to expect from her. And she's grown up and playing really well right now. Really headsy play and a lot of good play tonight. I thought the back row played pretty well. I thought the setting was okay. They did a nice job there. She's still learning the position, but Alyssa Brandt with some really nice tips and dumps and some good shots along the way too. I thought she played well. Ava Gross came in and took some shots down line that I thought were pretty good. But there was only one player that I thought maybe was the player of the game, and I thought that was Chloe Ludwig tonight. I thought she did some things that she doesn't normally get asked to do. I thought Miss Shable did a nice job tonight as well in the middle, and Thornock had some really nice hits. But Chloe was taking those smart dumps off to the corner. The serving run did it for me. She made a huge. She had a couple good runs, but that one long serving run kind of gave Carroll the momentum there, and I think that was the difference.
Yeah, exactly right. And, obviously we got Coach and a couple of her players up here. So we're going to step away, folks. We'll come right back. We're going to have our we're going to have our interviews coming up next here on Kick 106.7.
RJV Transport and Peterson Logistics.
Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you are looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database, or you can pull it yourself at their You Pull It. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest on Kitty Hawk Avenue in Carroll.
Can your roof handle extreme hail conditions? Ours can. Check it out. As you can see, our Brinks roof has stood up to the test with zero damage. As for our competitors, well, theirs did not. Is your roof worn out or needs repair? Know that not all roofers and shingles are created equal. If you need honest feedback whether your roof needs to be repaired or replaced, get a second opinion. And call the Roof Pros at Brinks Exteriors, 920-ROOF-PRO.
St. Anthony Regional Hospital, the regional leader in healthcare, dedicated to improving the health of the people they serve. At St. Anthony Regional Cancer Center, you'll find the convenience of cancer and oncology consultation and treatment in one convenient location. At St. Anthony Clinic, you'll find a team of doctors and nurses that care about you and your family's health. St. Anthony Clinic is devoted to comprehensive health care for people of all ages. For every stage of life, always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
Being a part of a team is not only fun, it can give our students a sense of identity and help them develop long-term relationships. This is Dr. Nate Luth, Next Generation Chiropractic. Student athletes, make sure you are taking care of your body before, during, and after the game. Proper warm-ups and cool-down are vital to staying on the field or court, and having regular chiropractic appointments can help reduce the risk of injury. Stay in the game by taking care of your body. Good luck to all area student athletes this season. Let's stay healthy and have fun.
Locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
And we are back here live on the Gatorade broadcast booth here on the Mackey Motors postgame show here on Kick 106.7. And joining me right now is Miss Cameron Schabel. Cameron, you know, this was a back-and-forth game all night long. Really kind of tested you guys here tonight. What are kind of your first thoughts reflecting on this game?
I mean, we came out really strong and energized because we were we need to beat Ballard, and we kind of just kept that mentality the whole game where we had some ups and downs, but we really pushed through it as a team.
Set number 1 and 2 went really well for you guys. Talk to me, what was kind of clicking for you guys early on?
We really worked on kind of spreading out our offense and keeping our hitters off the net, so Caitlin did a great job with that tonight, and we kind of moved the offense around, and we just worked really well together.
You know, I think the one wild card that Ballard had here tonight was Brooklyn Baumgartner. They kind of put her in the back at times, brought her forward. So what were some of the things you guys were trying to do to kind of counter the tallness that she had up front?
Well, we knew that she was going to be a big block, so we kind of had to work around her every once in a while and knew that we couldn't just give it to her because she was going to slam it down on us. So we kind of worked on just moving the ball around her and targeting her when she was in the back row.
You know, sets 3 and 4 obviously did go your guys' way. It was still a very close match in those two. What were some of the things you were seeing from your end that was just kind of not there in those two sets?
I feel like in the third set we really stopped talking to each other as much, which we tend to do sometimes, but we've been working on it in practice and we've been getting really good at fixing that during the games, and so that's one thing that helped us pull through.
Was it just a fact that you guys were getting down, you know, they would get a point, it was just so close? Was that kind of the thing that led to you guys to not communicating as much?
Yeah, so when we made an error, we kind of got down on ourselves and we just had to talk to each other and be like, hey, we got this, we can come out of this, and so that's what helped us.
You know, the one thing that Jeff Honnold was kind of talking about, he's kind of the master when it comes to this stuff. The one thing that I think was just not there sometimes was just some of those serve receives, and they had some very good servers, especially kind of the surprise. Peyton Askelson, that freshman for them, was kind of a surprise for them. So on their serves, what were you kind of seeing more from them?
When they were serving to us, they tended to float, and that's just what our back row players were telling us, and so we just told them that they've got this and that we had confidence that they were going to get the pass up.
And then obviously in set 5, you guys bring it back 15-10. What was going well in set 5?
We communicated very well, and on every point, even if it was a little point, we were excited and we celebrated every play.
And that's the thing I think you got to do. You know, at times where you're low and it's not going your guys' way, you got to pump you guys up somehow. And I saw the bench, especially when those big plays were going, they were hyping you guys up.
Yeah, that helps us a lot.
So, of course, coming up, you guys got that Nevada tournament coming up this weekend, another busy weekend for you guys. I'm sure you probably haven't seen film on that, but what are some of those teams you're looking forward to playing there?
I'm not really sure. I haven't really seen what teams. We're just excited to get some playing time and playing together and working things out.
And, of course, middle of the season, you guys are getting to that point where playoffs are starting to creep up and we're getting to postseason play. So what are some of the things that you think that your team just needs to work on a little bit more in practice?
I think that we just, in practice, we just need to keep the intensity high, during every play. Even if it's a slow drill, we just need to push through it and be focused every time, but still include fun into that.
Absolutely. Well, Cameron Schabel, thank you so much for joining us on the post-game show. We appreciate it.
Yep.
Once again, that was Cameron Schabel of the Carroll Tigers joining us here on the Mackey Motors postgame show. We're going to switch around the headphones, and joining me now is Alyssa Brandt. Alyssa, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Absolutely. This was a game back and forth. I was tired just watching you guys play this game tonight. But you pull out the win in 5 sets. Talk to me. Is that kind of what you guys expected, a good match against Ballard? What was the thought coming into tonight?
Yeah, we definitely know that our conference teams are definitely pretty close to the same level as us, so we just had to come out strong, and I think we did that.
You know, some of the things that were going well in the first and second set, you guys were talking well, you guys were competing very well in set 1, and for yourself, I was seeing a lot of those really good front row plays. So what was kind of the thought process on your plan of attack in the front row?
Yeah, so tonight I really focused on trying to see the floor and what spots were open and not necessarily hitting it very hard, but hitting open spots, and I think I did a pretty good job of that in finding the open areas.
I was going to say, you and Ludwig both sort of liked that kind of push thing cross court. Kind of makes it a little bit confusing because they're looking for that strong attack, especially up in this class in Iowa, but you guys just had that down packed at points.
Yeah, it definitely helped to switch up in between. Sometimes you push, sometimes you tip, and sometimes you swing really hard, so it's different to keep them on their toes.
Cameron mentioned that you guys' communication was at times maybe not there just because you were down. A couple of points were going there. What were some of those things that you were telling your girls when whether you're down or whether it was just so close? What were some of those things you were trying to tell them?
Pretty much just to keep their head up. Errors happen. It's just a part of the game. But as long as we keep our head up and come back from them, it's going to be a lot better.
Sets 3 and 4 were kind of, sets 3 and 4 were kind of a grind for you guys in that one. You got down 25-22 in both sets. But in all reality, it was a lot closer than what, the final score says. So what are some of those little things that you guys just have to improve upon that that you'll work on coming up here soon?
Definitely communication in those third and fourth sets. We kind of slowed down our communication, and then we also it seemed like we were getting a little bit tired. So as long as we keep the intensity up and the energy up, I think it'll go a lot better.
When it came to serves, I think that was the biggest thing here tonight was the serving game for both teams. That kind of controlled the rest of the contest. So when it came to your guys' serves, what are you guys looking to do and place it?
We were definitely just trying to get them over, and then also hitting specific girls depending on the rotation that we thought were weaker, and then just trying to move them around in the back row to keep them on their toes.
And I know at times, especially that 5th set, you guys looked very good in that 5th set, because I think for a lot of the times they were just sending it long and away. You were really trying to get in their heads. So what was just clicking in set 5?
Our communication picked back up, and then so did our intensity level. The more energy you have, we tend to play a lot better, and that definitely helped us out.
Was there anything different in set 5 that you saw from Ballard in the front row that maybe you didn't see in sets 3 and 4?
You could tell that they were starting to get tired too, so they started tipping and pushing a lot more, so that gave us a better chance to get our feet there, make better passes to set up our offense.
And definitely those long passes were definitely nice to see too, because it's especially I think one of them, there was a time where someone was going out for it and it was already going out, so some of those lucky breaks too. Coming up, you got that tournament this weekend. What are some of those things you're looking to just continue to get down packed before playoffs start here soon?
Definitely to keep working on spreading our offense. That seems to help us out a lot better. The block's not setting up on a specific girl, and it also gives each other kind of a break and just more excitement.
Absolutely. Alyssa, thank you so much for joining us here on the Mackey Motors postgame show.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Alyssa Brandt of the Carroll Tigers once again joining us here tonight. Switch over the microphones once again for our last interview for tonight. We have head coach Michaela Klink joining us here tonight. Coach, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
Man, what a contest between you and Ballard. Like your girl said, it's always expected with this Raccoon River Conference. Tough teams all around. Even if Ballard is only, they are a 4-8 team here this season. But are you surprised at all by this result tonight?
No, I'm not. We're looking at their schedule. They played a lot of good teams. We know that all the teams in the Raccoon River Valley they're just going to go head to head every night. Bondurant, a ranked team, they played them, and they went 5 sets with them, so we knew anything was possible.
Talk to me about the game plan going into tonight, because I know that they have a lot of strong players that came into tonight. Baumgartner was one of those players, played extremely well, as did some of their freshmen like Peyton Askelson. So what did you know you had to have coming into tonight on your offensive side? for the attack?
We knew that we had to have a strong block against their outside hitter, number 18. We knew that she was their go-to girl, and we also knew that number 17 was going to be a big block. So we really worked on coverage and then speeding up our offense so we can keep them on their toes.
Cameron had talked about just a little bit about Baumgartner being moved from that back row to the front row and just was all over the place. Did that kind of throw a little bit of a wrench into your scheming there?
No, not really. Our focus was just keeping our intensity up. I think that was the biggest difference between that first and second and then third and fourth set. So we just really worked to get that back in the fifth set.
Cameron and Alyssa mentioned that communication was kind of the big thing that needs to be worked on coming into some of these contests. So what are some of those things that you're looking to tell your girls here in the next couple of days coming into that tournament? What do they need to communicate?
When they're off, they need to be communicating everything, whether the serve that they're receiving is short, if it's deep, and our hitters need to be communicating to our setter because they can set up a play at the beginning of the play, but things happen during the set, so they need to be loud and talk to our setters.
You know, here in this contest tonight, Ballard did a great job at serving. We talked about the float servers kind of there for that team tonight. But serve receiving wise, talk to me. What did you see from your team tonight on serve receive?
We started off really well, and then when we get frustrated, we started jumping at the ball. So they had to focus on moving their feet, getting their bodies to the ball, and then handling that tough jump float.
We were talking right before we got to the interviews that, you know, kind of the biggest moments for you guys was when Chloe Ludwig had that long stretch serving and did a really good job, really turned the tides there. So talk to me about the performance tonight of Chloe and how it kind of turned the game for you guys.
Yeah, that just looks on her experience as a senior and as a senior leader. It's tough to go on those long stretches because you're playing and then you have to go back and then be focused enough to serve. And she not only got the ball over, but she was giving them aggressive serves.
Talk to me about their defense, because a lot of the times it looked like that they had your number when it come to blocking. They knew that you were going at that cross-court position, and at times they were just right there. So what were some of those things you had to adjust to fix to go up against that defense that was kind of right there to block?
Yeah, switching up our offense, not just hitting that cross-court, trying to hit line, switching up what we were running too. This week we really focused on if, like, middle hitter, the first time the ball goes over, if you run a one, you're running something different. So keeps the defense on their toes.
You know, we're coming up to playoffs very, very soon. It's hard to believe coming up right about the end of October and whatnot. What are, I should say, do you believe that your team here at this moment could be a contender? I mean, I know that offense, there are things to fix, and there's always going to be things to fix. But what is it going to take to elevate this team and be a real contender here in the Raccoon River?
Yeah, it seems like sometimes us coaches might believe in them a little more than they believe in themselves, especially when things are going tough.
Right.
But just those little things that we keep talking about in practice, if they believe in them, they execute. I think this team could go far.
Great thing is that you guys are off until the weekend. Got plenty of time to get some of that practice in and get some of those little things fixed up. So what's kind of the tournament looking like for you guys?
Yes, that's a tough one. It's a big tournament. There's going to be lots of competition down there. So we're going to use it to our advantage, get that experience for the off season, and then keep doing what we're working for.
Kind of a good measuring stick this weekend is what it's going to be.
Yep.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, congratulations on the win tonight. I'm excited to see how this team does going forward, and we wish you good luck here this weekend.
All right. Thank you.
Absolutely. That was head coach Michaela Klink of the Carroll Tigers. We are going to step away for another 2 minutes, and we'll be right back with the Mackey Motors postgame show here on Kick 106.7.
This is Iowa, and Avela Bank has called Iowa home since 1870. With 17 locations across the state, we're proud to be part of your community. Right now, you can open an Avela Bank Simply Free checking account for you or your business and get a new debit card immediately. We'll even buy your old bank's unused checks. Stop by or visit us online to see how we're making better banking available for you. Avela Bank, member FDIC.
At Carroll County Solid Waste, we deliver environmental services together. Why together? Because together we're stronger and more effective. We're proud to partner with you to recycle plastics. Recyclable plastic will have the number 1 or 2 inside the recycle symbol. It's generally a food, beverage, soap, or cleaner container. Make sure they're empty, give them a quick rinse if possible, and put the cap back on. These plastics are not recyclable. They belong in the trash. Visit our website at carrollcountylandfill.com for details of how you can be part of the recycling team, because together, everyone achieves more.
People want and deserve more comfort, efficiency, and reliability, both in their homes and places of work. Dries Company will be there to meet these challenges, whether we are designing a new system or servicing your existing equipment. We are a rapidly growing company that strives to meet and exceed all your expectations. No matter if you are looking to buy new appliances or need the help from one of our certified technicians, we are here for you. We pride ourselves in our installation and service. Dries Company, servicing the Carroll area since 1933.
And we are back here live on the Mackey Motors postgame show right here on Kick 106.7. Tyler Bruner joining you here one more time as we're ready to announce our Motor Inn player of the game. Motor Inn of Carroll is your premier Toyota, Chevy, and Buick dealership for everything sales, service, parts, and collision. And as me and Jeff Honnold were talking about, we think it's going to be Chloe Ludwig. Chloe Ludwig was kind of that one player who was there to kind of make the tides turn. If they didn't get on that long stretch of points with her serving, and if she just wasn't there to get some of those really, really great kills, I think this would have been a very different contest here for tonight. So we are going to go with Chloe Ludwig as our Motor Inn player of the game. Everyone's already cleared out. We're kind of the last people here for tonight, but we are going to call it right there. So thank you so much for joining us here once again on volleyball action on Kick 106.7. For myself, Tyler Bruner, my broadcast partner, Jeff Honnold, and for Nathan Coates back in the studio, we want to thank you for tuning us here, or watching and listening some Carroll volleyball here for tonight. And for myself, Tyler Bruner, that's going to be it. We'll say good night, and we will catch you next time on the Gatorade broadcast booth. Have a great night, everyone.